Time for news segment.
We didn't actually talk about news at the beginning.
Is he looking up the news on his phone? Like, you got a computer right in front of you, man.
That's actually so funny. Wait, why the fuck is he looking at his phone?
Next, iDubbbz forgets the word decent.
Hey, Anisa, what's that word I'm looking for? Are you regular?
That's actually so funny to me. That's the correct word usage, too.
Why the hell are people shitting on Edmund McMillan and Ethan Klein?
iDubbbz is trying out a new character, which is just wider sounding iDubbbz.
It's amazing content, iDubbbz. Keep it up, bud.
Princess Leia chained up to this big slopper. Jabba the Hutt. Like, that shit was kind of hot.
What is happening? Am I on fucking drugs?
And finally, we arrived at the big segment Song Battle.
It's been a while since I last saw you.
That was kind of funny. You started singing it? That's kind of a Chad move.
We are also going to be going over news regarding Clavicula and his ability to looks max, just max.
What the hell am I doing with my life, dude? All right, guys. Alex the Fiction did a he did a video that's I watched iDubbbz for a week and developed brain damage. We love to hear it. Not about the brain damage, but about the video. Who's the other content creator who makes videos like this? They're really good. The guy Conduit makes videos just like this. They're really good. Yeah, they're solid. So he's good. But Alex decided to do like a video like that, which by the way looks pretty good. I'm excited. So let's check in. We haven't watched iDubbbz in a little while. We've been kind of taking a break from the EHDI. Ethan Hazan Destiny iDubbbz kind of stuff, so which has been chill. But let's take a little walk back in there.
You have 30 seconds to explain. You have 30 seconds to explain it. Otherwise, I'm gonna fucking woke blast your ass.
Woke blast. I like that.
There's a quote in the Bible about being a size queen.
Nice.
Since when?
I am here to entertain.
I will say I like this. I like the dragon iDubbbz.
You are here to watch and obey.
But now I'm kind of on the grind. Like, my plan is to eventually be doing this.
Maybe this is why my stream views have been down. iDubbbz is streaming. The Faithful Sheriff. Gaming for Hope. He just quit his job to do this full time. Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. I don't stand a chance in this fucking creator market anymore.
I have some years in the bank of streaming straight. I'm streaming straight right now. I just mean to say streaming straight and streaming without a break. What's that word? When people ask if someone's got, like, pants on or something?
What the fuck does that mean?
Like, this guy lacks all personality. He is also not talented. He's not doing anything interesting at all.
Little Phantom of the Opera, baby. It's freaky, Bobbit. This is very poetic. I like this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a completely new and original series here on YouTube.
Oh, he shouts out Conduit. Good. I like that. I like that. I don't think it's bad at all to do like something like that. I like the Conduit, the style of like, oh, I watch somebody for a while and then but it's good to give like a nice little credit for that.
Or I spend an entire week watching a streamer I want to explore. This week's subject is iDubbbz, a former commentary juggernaut, now turned Twitch streamer that many on the internet have categorized as a lolcow.
True. So unfortunate. And he's the type of lolcow that it's okay to talk about him because he doesn't have like a legitimate disability. He's not like an autism guy. He's not some dude with autism that like struggles to understand the world and social interaction. He's just iDubbbz. He's goofing around.
Now, I'm going to be honest right out of the gate. I'm not a big fan of iDubbbz. In fact, I kind of detest this greasy fuck. I made fun of him on my channel. So
I think I could get into liking. I think I might kind of like Anisa. I think she's kind of funny. Some of her stuff is funny. It's just one of those things where it's like iDubbbz and Anisa, they're like those two people that sit at the lunch table because like you're familiar with them, so it's like okay, whatever, and you don't really hate them, but you're just like, if you didn't sit at the table, it might be completely fine. We'd be perfectly fine if you just didn't sit at the table with us. It's one of those things, dude. That's how I feel about them. But you don't hate them, but they say some dumbass shit sometimes,
several times before already.
And then he's fucking begging on stream.
And they antagonize the Jewish kids. You know what I mean? So you're just like, this is kind of fucked up, bro. Come on, knock it off.
Like, guys, don't give me the Prime. I need the real subscription.
But for the sake of science, and content, I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to watch...
Your guilty pleasure's watching Anisa. That's crazy. I get it, though. She's kind of funny. Are you kidding me? Is this guy fucking stupid dying already?
Entire week of his streams with an open mind. Because...
Whoa! That was me! I'm the open-minded guy.
Here's the thing. I've actually never watched a full iDubbbz stream before. My exposure to his content has been almost entirely through clips. From what I've seen, his streams mostly consist of 90 Day Fiancé and talking about Ethan Klein, but I have no idea what the full experience is actually like. So I have three main goals going into this experiment. Goal number one, find out if his content is actually as bad as people say. Goal number two, participate in the chat, be as chill and engaging as possible.
Are you making a fake account?
And see if I get banned. Because another thing I know about iDubbbz is that he's pretty quick with the
So whoever this fucking warrior is so bad at the game. Holy fuck.
ban hammer if people are mean to him in chat. And goal number three, figure out what his content actually is and see if I can come up with some suggestions on how he could improve it. So for an entire week, I'll be watching the streams.
I'm sure he'd love to hear improvements from a fan.
Documenting what happened.
Is that what's gonna get him banned?
And reporting back. So let's jump in.
That was my real account. Really? Wait, how long did it take for you to get banned then? He doesn't know who Alex the Fiction is, dude? What the fuck? That's not right. If he didn't immediately ban you, that's kind of fucked up. That means he's a fake guy. He's fake. Everybody knows who Alex the Fiction is.
Hello, dear viewer. I am the Scorched Cashew, and I am here to tell you that iDubbbz is a little cock.
All right, I was thinking that's not really iDubbbz. I was like, that doesn't sound like iDubbbz. That actually sounds like the Scorched Cashew. Right? That's what I was making realize, yeah.
That's right. That's right. Look at my head. Look at my head.
So fucking ridiculous.
Greetings. Greetings and salutations.
Kind of a wild
no
way to jump into because this is the stream where iDubbbz dips his toes into VTubing as Dragon.
So cool. We do not use the word cool in my home. We use the word fantabulous.
And
what the fuck?
Honestly, I actually really like this concept. It already beats looking at his normal camera shot. He's clearly having fun with the dragon model.
That's true.
And that
me too, man. Sometimes I got this thing off the internet. It's like a dragon, but it's only like the foot of the dragon. And the foot has like two of the toes. There's like this, the middle of both of the toes, there's a split that looks like a vagina. So I have a lot of fun with that dragon model too. It's pretty cool.
That energy actually made the stream more enjoyable than most of the clips I've seen of him in the past.
Take some gold if you'd like.
It reminded me.
That's not very lore accurate, Smaug. In fact, Smaug is so sensitive to his gold that like he could sense it. Did you guys know this? That he can sense his gold. So if you take it, he'll be like, "Wait, what the fuck?" It's crazy. Once it's in his possession for a long enough time, that's how he figured everything. That's how they figured it out. It's crazy.
Me a bit of when the A Street podcast messed around with VR avatars years ago.
Where did you get your gold from?
The kingdom.
Okay.
Which kingdom?
The kingdom of gold.
Another
Okay. That's fucking ridiculous.
thing that surprised me is that he's actually trying to structure the show.
Today we are going to be playing the song battle. We are also
Exactly. His horde is like an extension of his body. Why the fuck is everybody a dragon?
going to be going over news regarding Clavicula and his ability to looks max, just max, frame mog.
So he has
Damn. I'm just really starting to realize, man, that this is like this is gonna sound so stupid. This is such like a saturated area now. Like just talking, like I don't know. I feel like I'm in like the most saturated fucking area ever. It's everybody. What the hell am I doing with my life, dude? Audiobooks are great. Yeah, the ones by Andy Sekris, they're really good. I like them a lot. Oh, fuck your mom. I hit the wrong button.
segments ready, he has a plan ready, and he gives a quick rundown. Now, whether that plan is good is another story. One funny thing about the dragon.
Well, I think the biggest issue is that he doesn't put any of his stuff on like YouTube. Like he doesn't do like a stream like, hey, we're gonna talk about clavicular, and then we're gonna put we're gonna put it on YouTube, and he just kind of streams it and then leaves it there.
Is that it makes him feel comfortable to say the things he probably wants to say deep down inside during his normal streams.
It helps him mask. It helps him mask, guys. This is so beautiful.
Please,
what the fuck?
Please, I need your subs. Look at this. The Denny's patrons.
Okay.
They're rapidly declining. We need your subs. We need them now.
And also another funny thing to note, it only took 7 minutes for iDubbbz to bring up Ethan Klein.
There is one character online that
What the fuck?
I'm not a fan of, mainly because he and his pedo troll podcast disrespects my queen.
iDubbbz also fancies himself as a bit of a news program, so we get news segments where he covers the Super Bowl and some left-wing and right-wing reactions at the time.
Now for news. We have a lot of news today to cover.
iDubbbz keeps trying to make dragon-related jokes whenever possible. Most of them don't land.
Papaga, you're an OG. Okay. And your opinion is respected as much as a slop tuber's opinion can be respected. That present's only going to keep growing. Don't lose hope. Fair enough, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
And half of them don't even make sense.
I will say I am a fan of the flames. Pun not intended.
But honestly,
well, he's making a joke there that he's gay. I don't know if you've ever heard. I don't want to say. If you know, just contextually, if you call somebody flaming, you're calling them gay, right? So that's, I believe that's the joke he's making there.
Even as terrible as it is, there's a level of charm here. And at this point, we're about 40 minutes in, and we've actually completed the planned segments, the news and the clavicular drama. All that's left on the schedule is the segment he's calling Song Battle. But before that happens, we
The fuck is Song Battle? What?
pivot to Wordle.
Alright. Hate the fucking Wordle.
Okay, today we're doing Erdles early.
What?
I should also mention this is actually around the time I joined the live stream.
Good afternoon, Alex the Fiction.
Did he acknowledge you when he came in?
The name isn't Smoke. The name is Scorched Legume.
Dude, were you guys trolling me last segment? We were talking about this, the Christian Peanut CP, and you're like, oh, I want him to talk to Scorched Legume. Is that who? Is this who you're talking about? Were you guys saying that you want him to talk to fucking? Okay, all right.
And I was having a good time. And I even personally play Wordle myself every now and then. Anyways, the Wordle segment
I don't. That's for women, dude.
continues.
And that's because women are smarter than men. I'm just stupid.
The silence during the Wordle segments.
I'm being stupid. Women obviously. Oh, fuck. Okay, women aren't smarter than men because, think about it. If they ever showed that they were smarter than men, we could just hit them. That's a joke about male sexism and their ego. Not a joke about how I like to hit women. I don't like to hit women. I like to hit one woman consensually after she tells me to do it, or she'll divorce me because she's had a few too many drinks and can only feel... We're going to stop the joke. Stop the joke. Stop the joke. Stop the joke. Stop the joke.
Starts to make iDubbbz uncomfortable.
Kill the joke. I'm tired, and I haven't showered yet, so I'm not refreshed, and I'm not in the joke space. I'm not in my flow state for my jokes, guys. Stop. Scorched Legume also means burnt peanut. That makes sense. I like that. Thank you for the educational lesson.
So we now begin his use of copyright.
Thank you for explaining the joke. I appreciate that. You know, here's the thing. I like to really over-explain my jokes because I know there's a lot of people with autism in my community, and my favorite people, obviously, in the community. And, you know, those are the type of people that run away from me as a tank when they have aggro instead of towards me. Very intelligent move. So I like to explain the jokes.
Copyrighted music.
That's a big word for Elmo.
Okay.
Damn.
Welcome to the Cum Zone.
Then he proceeds to
That's funny.
play another daily puzzle game.
All right, connections time.
And at this point, I'm starting to get pretty bored, but thankfully I'm playing Rimworld on the side to keep me somewhat engaged and entertained while I watch some iDubbbz.
Well, that's kind of how it is, isn't it? You know, you play something else on the side, no?
So I thought,
Don't you guys always do something else all the time when you watch me? Like, nobody watches Papa God. You listen. And you cringe, and you do homework.
one Wordle was fine, but now we're doing connections, and I'm realizing this might be pretty much the entire stream. And also,
I thought this guy liked World of Warcraft or something.
well, somewhere during the stretch, just between Wordle and connections, one of the mods ended up banning me. All I was trying
Damn, I told you needed to go in top secret. Like, they knew you.
to do was make more fire pun and dragon puns. I was actually having fun with the dragon concept, but I think either his mods got tired of me trying to make dragon puns.
Oh, okay, so they didn't know who you were. You just kept making puns. Okay.
Or they recognized my username.
You know,
I would have thought that they would have liked puns a lot. They seem like the kind of people that are like adult in theater. Adult in theater. Does that make sense?
But you know, just like snark this, H3 that, whatever. And it's just like I need to let my brain breathe.
Alex, this is iDubbbz you. Like, this is Alex the Fiction, but for iDubbbz. Just so you know, that's what this is. I hope that you can see that that's you in like an alternate world. You know what I mean?
For Christ's sake. So I'm just trying to get some air in there, and so I've just been.
He sounds just like you as well.
Cutting off a little bit at a time. We'll see how it's going.
At one point, iDubbbz starts complaining about his VR program because it's not tracking his eyes correctly. But I think iDubbbz forgot to realize that he actually has a lazy eye.
That's fucking mean, brother. Jesus Christ.
It honestly drunkifies his eyeballs because
The evil you? I don't think he looks like the evil you. I think he just looks like you.
I'm like trying to get it straight.
Your twin if he grew up homeless, you know?
And they're auto making one eye very droopy and closed.
That's fucking crazy, man. That's crazy, brother. Whoa, get over here, you fucking sassy-baka.
He cycles through several different avatar models, but eventually he returns to his favorite, the dragon.
Doctor here, doctor. I'm a doctor here, doctor.
Dispenser going up. Sandwich! Sandwich! I'm the Joker. It's so ugly, dude.
This guy is so fucking bad. He's so confident. It's weird. Dude, walk towards me, you fucking asshole. God damn it.
Oh,
Sorry.
my goodness.
Can we just talk about how he ran away from me just then? His fucking, the healer's reaction time picked up. I already picked the things up from him that were aggroed onto him. And his reaction time was delayed, but he ran away from me. Like, I can't, this triggers the fuck out of me when I have these stupid assholes who don't understand how to play the fucking game. You run towards the tank when you have aggro, you fucking piglet.
I'm the burned
Sorry.
peanut. Wow, whoa, crazy.
That's not even a peanut, dude. It's not even a peanut.
Don't worry, everyone. I'm back.
Which I'm genuinely more happy about because the dragon is easily the best part of the stream so far. And
Yeah, I
quite
like that.
possibly the only part I've actually enjoyed.
The healer's new. I don't have tolerance for that fucking bullshit.
And unfortunately, we still got a few hours left here. And then it happens, another daily game.
Oh.
Okay, we really should do Lord of the Ringles.
You've got to be kidding me. Another one.
I guess this is just what he likes to do, man. I guess he really just likes doing the Wordle.
Loodle.
Oh, God.
Wordle adjacent games.
All right, let's see if my dragon knowledge, my dragon eyes can spot a face
Okay.
from a famous human.
And I start to question, is
Is that Tiger Woods?
every stream like this?
Now let's see how well I know.
Was it Tiger Woods? Was it Tiger Woods, though? Real question. I'm not kidding. What the fuck?
Earth countries.
If when he's out of stuff to talk about, is he just using these games as a crutch?
Now I'm going to.
Listen, man. Fucking the struggle's real sometimes to have shit to talk about, okay? Don't fucking insult me like that.
See if I can guess the price of Costco Hershey's cookies and cream.
It's $20.99.
I don't think this is good content. Like this, he's just playing these stupid
It's $20.99, alright?
daily games.
How much was it? Dude, you have to give me the fucking answers, Alex. What the fuck?
Now let's guess some Pokemon.
It was Tiger Woods? Yes! Dude, Alex is in the chat! I knew it, dude! I knew it was fucking Tiger Woods, bro! See, that's how I know I'm not fucking racist, because I can tell that specific black guy apart from other black people.
I can't think of a single content creator, except maybe Queso, who would actually be able to make these engaging and entertaining every time.
Well, here's the thing. He doesn't have to.
You please crap in a jar and throw it at me and make sure it breaks open when it hits me.
I love that. I love that. That's like that reminds me of Angry Video Game Nerd. Maybe it's $3.99. No, dude, you didn't. I'm so triggered right now. They don't sell individuals at Costco, bro. How the fuck would it be $3.99? They don't sell individual packs. They sell entire packs. It's not. You guys are so uncultured and uneducated. It's fucking crazy to me. Are you serious right now? Holy fuck. God damn it. I got fucking Ben Stiller texting me. Supposedly, because I donated to UNICEF. And fucking sitting here at the side of my fucking phone. Anyway.
And then another one.
Okay, we're gonna do the game one.
So out of all of the Wordle style games you played, I enjoyed maybe 2 of them. But overall, gotta say, this terrible. This content is probably so far as bad as people say they are. But heck, it's
probably. Well, that's it. I mean, like, what else does he do, dude? You know? I mean, that's one of the things is people are like bored. You know, you ever rewatch the same show 15 times, Grey's Anatomy? That's kind of like what it is to watch a streamer. You know, you're just like rewatching Grey's Anatomy again.
It's the first day. Maybe he'll surprise me at some point later on in the week. And I'll actually enjoy his show a little more. So now that he's done with the puzzle games, we still have the song battle to do. He decides to scroll through some of his TikToks. Some good old-fashioned React content.
All right, dude. You can't really scroll through Twitter like that, so it makes sense to do it through TikTok. This is actually triggering the fuck out of me right now. Holy moly.
Okay, here we are on my TikTok.
There's a funny moment during the TikTok segment where iDubbbz tells a story about Anisa trying to relate to a woman who had brain surgery.
Oh, I thought this was super interesting. This woman is showcasing when she got brain surgery, like after her brain surgery, how much of a challenge it was to learn how to speak again.
That's funny. Wait, what?
And
here's a sentence.
It's so crazy. Anisa was saying, like, hey, it kind of feels like this, honestly, after even something like a serious concussion.
The irony of Anisa or Ian.
That makes sense. They would be experts on that, no?
Being experts on the brain, I find pretty funny.
Oh, I thought this was super woke. I'm the super woke dragon.
Guys, if this was super woke, what if he just started farting all over himself?
Dark woke. This spoke to me.
And there's one interesting point of self-awareness I thought was really interesting. How he mentions that, to a degree, all influencers are audience captured.
It's just one of those things where I imagine most VTubers are, in general, just pretty...
fat.
I don't know.
Fat. Really fat.
I don't know. They're like any other... To be honest, they're like any other influencer, right? They're just trying to find their lane, and they're still the component of audience capture and who's in your audience, and you know who you want to appeal to.
Also, is
that audience capture though? Like I feel like audience capture is different from having an audience. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't think I'm audience captured. I'll talk about whatever. People love it. People hate it when I talk about politics. I still do it. I don't give a fuck, dude. I just talk about whatever I want to talk about, you know? But
it's not the first time in this stream, but it's the first time I'm going to point it out.
But I guess there's times where I'll gravitate towards certain stuff, I guess. So, I don't know.
Whenever Hassan comes up or is mentioned, or comes to his mind,
Hassan!
He feels like he has to glaze.
Dude, you could see his, like, dragon
up here, or is mentioned,
like Hassan
or comes to his mind,
you just, like, non-audibly, like, see that he loves Hassan. He's so weird.
Feels like he
Hassan, my wife loves you. Hassan
has to glaze him up here.
Hassan,
the apartheid regime. That's what it's called. Dissolve the apartheid.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
And earlier in the stream, he called Hassan an intellectual.
Scorched Legume only follows intellectuals such as Hassanobi.
Like, I'm a big fan of Ethan Klein, but whenever Ethan Klein comes up or I'm talking about him, I'm not spouting out on about...
You could have used Papa Gut as an example, because I'm a huge, massive fan of Papa Gut, but even when he pops up, I don't feel the need to glaze him too much. That would have been more relatable. People don't really know who Ethan Klein is anymore, kind of fell off. after the whole Hassan debacle. But everybody knows who Papa Gut is, bud. So I'm just saying, maybe, you know, you do you. But if you want to make more more views on stuff, maybe you start referencing the real relevant players here, the real relevant guys.
About how much I love Ethan Klein. It's just weird. Eventually, he starts browsing games on Steam, and finally, we arrive to the big segment Song Battle.
What?
Okay, the theme...
Imagine iDubbbz had a thing called Cigarette Saturdays, or Cigarette Sundays, or Cigarettes Every Days. You know what I mean? That'd be a great one.
Of the song battle is... I'll give you guys plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. The theme is Divorced Dad Rock.
The worst dad rock. He said that weird.
Now, keep in mind that this isn't an official category, right? Like,
okay.
There might be like a YouTube playlist called something like this, but we're trying to be creative with it.
Okay.
So submit something that is the vibe that would go into a playlist of Divorced Dad Rock. But if you don't have something, don't sweat it. Let other people, you know, express themselves creatively.
So if you've never seen iDubbbz do a song...
What the fuck is he talking about?
...song battle before, the concept is really simple. He just plays 2 copyrighted songs, and then his audience votes to see which one is better.
I know it. Yeah. No, I'm not so perfect. I know I'm not so cool, but don't
Big
try to lie me because I know the truth.
The song Kryptonite.
I know I'm not so perfect. I know I'm not so cool, but don't try to lie me because I know the truth.
What I thought was...
What the fuck was that? It's a quick question. This is just a quick question. What the fuck was we just listened to?
What's really funny about this is that out of his...
I don't think anything was funny about that.
1 to 200 viewers, only about 12 to 24 people are actually participating in the song battle. And then the website he uses breaks, which I thought was pretty funny.
That is pretty funny, actually. What the fuck?
Oh. It broke. It broke. You're just gonna have to imagine what these songs sound like.
Yeah, of course.
It's been a while since I last saw you.
It's actually kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
It's been a pretty long time since I smelled your breath. It's been a while.
Okay.
Landslide victory, yeah.
I kind of like that. Was funny. That was kind of funny. Like the thing shut down, so he started singing it. That's kind of a Chad move.
It's hot, dude. It's such a hard one not to vote for, because it is a good song too. Like I'll jam out to this one. Well, there's not much jamming out.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Wake Wilder's 50th pause? Okay, you won. I don't even have to wait.
And then the segment completely falls apart at the end, but I don't think he gives a shit since no one's really paying attention to song battle anyway. I kind of found the whole...
I think maybe he could probably abandon this whole song battle shtick. It doesn't seem very popular for anybody, really. Nobody seems to like it, so...
Whole concept of song battle weird, since I don't consider iDubbbz to be, you know, a kind of dude who would give interesting thoughts on music. Has never really been his thing. But
dude, you want to know? You know what the sad reality for iDubbbz is? If he wants to get popular, he needs to stream with other people, and he needs to be always the butt of the joke. That's it. That's how you would do it. That's how you would do it. Like right now, for instance, let's say he was playing with us right now. He would be doing he'd be playing like this warlock that's doing no damage, right? He would be the butt of the joke. Everybody would like laugh at him, you know? So that's kind of like what he needs to be, I think.
As Anisa said on stream, iDubbbz likes to challenge himself. So hey, if you want to be the music guy, I guess you got to start somewhere. But I imagine he's done many of these streams by now, and I did not find his music analysis or commentary throughout the segment thought-provoking or interesting at all.
Well, it's in his defense. Alex the Fiction is a theater nerd. So Alex the Fiction actually understands music theory. And so you're not going to impress someone like Alex the Fiction with your music theory.
And then for the rest of the stream, he just talks about his playlist and role plays as a divorced dad dragon. Him role playing as a divorced dad could have been funny if I hadn't already been bored to tears by the music tournament. And that.
Well, here's the thing: is that like I think the sad part about the divorced dad thing is that like it's just too real. It's too real, bro. Because it totally could be him, you know.
That's how we end day one. And I can already tell this is going to be rough to watch the rest of these iDubbbz streams, but we set out on a quest, then by gosh darn it, we're going to finish doing this. So let's continue on to day 2, which he's going to be calling Tragedy Tuesday.
Tragedy Tuesday.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Alex the Fiction.
I can't believe the burnt legume is giving an active shout out to Alex the Fiction. I actually have a minor in music, dude. Yeah, I know. Alex, I fucking know. I don't actually understand. I don't actually know that, but I knew that. Okay, I know that, dude. I'm a people speaker. I speak to people. I could tell when you guys are into that kind of shit. I just have a sixth sense about it.
Rah, 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 rah.
Okay. Come here.
If I'm being honest, I think every day in iDubbbz life is Tragedy Tuesday. We start with another 15-minute countdown, which seems to be the meta on Twitch. But genuine question.
Is that really the meta? Well, I think that people try to like adhere to a schedule. So like, okay, my stream's gonna start at like 12, and they do something that like, you know, whatever time they have it start, and they do something to make their stream start at that time, and then they're like, okay, I guess I gotta go stream. Well,
does having the 15-minute countdown timer benefit the creator?
Oh, you're the Scorched cashew. Okay, sorry, dude. Sorry.
In any way, from what I noticed, whether it's on Twitch or on YouTube, viewers come when there's something interesting going on, and not because
yeah, usually I come when there's something interesting too.
They waited for the show to start. I didn't talk about this on the last stream, but iDubbbz's waiting room screen is very strange. It took me a second to realize what I'm looking at.
I think that's the Logan Paul Suicide Forest, isn't it?
It seems to be squirrels and corn husks. My question is why? Was it because of this weird series he made? I never saw the series, and I have no interest in watching iDubbbz doing stuff with squirrels. Why doesn't
that's crazy.
iDubbbz just stick to one theme? I would just pick one theme and just stick with it. The mix of different shit from people that make fun of him is so weird. I think something that makes watching iDubbbz so uncomfortable is that I don't think he's comfortable with himself or streaming.
That's it.
I don't think he knows what he is or what he wants to do.
That part's probably true. You know, he's probably trying to figure himself out. That's it. That makes sense to me. iDubbbz is probably trying to figure out what makes him happy and comfortable as a content creator. Seems like he wants to be a content creator. Seems like he doesn't want to put the same effort in that he used to put in, which is, you know, it is what it is. I mean, we're in like the fucking lowest effort economy right now, and it's just going to continue to get lower effort. So he's like kind of trying to figure himself out, trying to be like a productive, interesting guy. And like one of the parts about that is to just not do the actual objectives so that we have to waste as much time as possible. Okay, you're in combat. Never mind. I'm fucking trolling.
As we could tell, just by last stream alone, it was just all such a clusterfuck. So iDubbbz waiting room also has music that plays, and from what I can tell, it's either iDubbbz like songs on Spotify or just a random radio station on Spotify. I personally think that's very strange. I wouldn't want to play like the music that I liked for my waiting rooms.
Why?
But a good version of this would be
I would. You know, if you play like Demi Lovato, you know.
Maybe
Neo,
for example. He also plays music during his waiting to start screen, but what he does is a little different. He's curated songs that the community are really into, and he plays the same song rotation over and over again. And I'm pretty sure there's at least a few hundred people that come just to hear the songs at the start of the stream.
Oh, that's what it is, dude. I have to start playing Demi Lovato at the start of my fucking things, and people will start to come.
And
take me down into your paradise.
Pop off.
Don't
even my waiting to start screens consist of music from the community.
I am your body type. All right. We got this. We got that.
Good morning.
He looks really good. Did he get a haircut?
Peasants. Good morning. Probably.
Is he unironically taking like the C Peanut, the Christian Peanuts thing of just farting all the time now?
Looks like I'm taking a shit. Good morning, peasants.
What the hell is wrong with you, iDubbbz? After staring at the dragon avatar for an entire stream, it is legitimately painful to go back to looking at this weird,
wait, what?
Light bulb shaped human with his fugly ass polo and his stupid ass hair.
Damn.
And new record, it only took 2 minutes before the term pedo troll shows up in conversation.
Denim's just watched my edit of PT,
Whoa.
mocking her on stream, and I'm so happy. Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, streamers stick together, guys. We love that. Sharing the wealth.
iDubbbz then starts talking about his content strategy about streaming more.
But now I'm kind of on the grind. Like, my plan is to eventually be doing this.
Whoa!
Years in the bank of streaming straight. I'm streaming straight right now. I just mean to say streaming straight and streaming without a break.
Why? Why would you want to stream without a break? I'm trying to do more breaks. I feel like I'm burning myself out sometimes. I'm trying to chill a little bit. I've actually this year, this year I've actually reduced the amount of content that I've been putting out. My cap was 3 hours a day. 2 videos a day, 3 hours a day. So like if I had a video that was 3 hours, I'd only post one video. I moved it down to 2. So I could focus on other things, you know?
I don't really understand what he means. He says he wants to stream more without breaks, but does that mean streaming 7 days a week?
I think so.
Because it already feels like he streams too much. Then, of course, he's
okay, that's crazy.
Starts talking more about Ethan Klein.
The dude had one of his worst performing days, weighted by his past Monday performances, and he was on one. Yeah. Now, yesterday's episode was bad. He was absolutely vile to Denims and Casey Tron again, even threatening Casey Tron with legal action again.
He gets weirdly giddy.
No, not Casey Tron.
About it. He's definitely obsessed with Ethan. I mean, sure, people can say that Ethan is obsessed with covering iDubbbz.
They are. They're obsessed with covering each other.
That's a fair criticism to make. But Ian will be kidding himself as if he thinks he's also not at least as obsessed with Ethan as he is of him. And you just know that Anisa, Ian, and their entire circle of haters are just watching every second of the H3 podcast, even when they're not talking about them. Chat asks what the haters thought about the dragon. iDubbbz says he has no idea, but I do.
I like the dragon, dude. This first time I saw the dragon, I was like, I like this. I like this a lot, you know? There's just something about it that's just so funny to me.
Any metrics on what the freaks thought of the dragon?
Papa Good said it was amusing.
Asshole.
This is, I mean, listen, I don't know if I agree with everything he's saying, but I actually love this. This is fantastic. I love the new iDubbbz. I'm not even going to lie. It's so dumb. It is just so stupid that I like this. It's just so dumb.
Nicholas Diorio also seemed to enjoy it.
Dude, I fucking love this. All of the dragon clips have...
Wow, Nicholas Diorio pocket watching and stealing my content? Who expected it? You know, just kidding. Fuck. Oh, you asshole.
Been so gas.
Him with their twats.
Dude, the accent is awesome. I think it really enhances the persona. The persona, even.
Scaly.
And someone like Les was very confused by it.
Is iDubbbz now a dragon VTuber? Does iDubbbz not know what VTubing means? Holy shit, this is stupid. Why does he look like this? This is such an ugly dragon.
I love it. I love the dragon.
Okay, like, what is this? Does iDubbbz not know what VTubing is? In fact, I'm going to...
Guys, I love the dragon iDubbbz, and I'm ready to swap to iDubbbz's side if I get a free OF subscription. Just kidding. I've already seen it. The leaks for free, and they're not that great.
Do him one better. I'm going to take the #1 VTuber and the #2 VTuber, and I'm going to combine them into one image for him. Oh, look at this. Oh my god. Would you rather donate to this or this?
Hello.
What the fuck?
iDubbbz. I am your new VTuber avatar. Ooh.
Bro, I would not. I'd rather jerk off to iDubbbz than whatever fucking shit that was. What are you talking about?
Like, what is he doing? Like this, like, imagine you look like this. Imagine you look like iDubbbz and every other VTuber looks like this.
And I'm pretty sure...
Is he telling us he jerks off to that shit? What the fuck, Lus? What the hell, dude?
Sure, H3 also felt like it was pretty silly.
He's cracking himself up.
iDubbbz is a scaly.
He's having
fucking accent so stupid. Holy shit.
Fun.
They didn't outright say they liked it, but I could tell they all had a good time making it.
They know that the dragon iDubbbz is the first step to their demise, dude. They know that that's gonna pull the views in for iDubbbz. He's gonna start beefing with the fucking burnt peanut. Or not that guy. The C Peanut. The C Peanut. Christian Peanut. What is it? Faithful Sheriff. Faithful Sheriff. What the fuck?
Fun of items with it. So overall, I think everyone enjoyed the VTuber. Is even me. Like I said last time, the energy and vibes were way better.
Yeah, you guys are welcome though. I know you wouldn't have felt comfortable saying you liked it without me starting the trend, or else Ethan would attack you and serve you with a lawsuit. So you're welcome, dude. Ethan wanted to hurt me though. You know, us Jewish guys stick together. Doesn't matter what percentage of Jewish you are. You know, so
whatever the hell's going on my screen right now. iDubbbz is questioning if he gets the same level of hate as some of the women content creators in his space.
He gets significantly more. Yeah, I think he's less liked.
But I gotta say, I feel like iDubbbz definitely gets it more, or at the very least, hating
for sure, man. 1000% of the stance alone.
On iDubbbz seems to be a lot more profitable these days compared to anyone else in Hassan's sphere.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, is I think that like right now the like the hate is kind of, the hate farming is a little bit boring in the iDubbbz sphere, because like the Ethan Klein, you know, orbit, even the Ethan Hassan Destiny orbit, it's so boring. I think a lot of people are bored to fucking death of it. How do we get past here? Am I fucking stupid? I think that people are bored of it. Oh, I'm fucking fat and dumb. In general, just the whole thing. I'm not even just talking about Ethan Klein, like Hassan, all that shit, iDubbbz. It's all kind of boring, or at least for me. I'm like burnt down on the rage bait. I'm like, okay, Hassan says a thing about Cuba, cool. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even care. Some people like recommend it to me. I don't care. I'm so fucking bored by it, dude. Truthfully speaking, you know. So, you know, maybe people might just be burnt out in general. I think that might be what it is. Maybe people are just burnt out in general in controversy in some aspects. I don't know.
No, I don't have any metrics. Because the thing is, I have to look for that
Yeah, he should do a content up of Faithful Sheriff. We'd love to see it.
shit. And it's not good for my mental health to be seeking it out. If it comes across my page, fine, that's fun. But I have some methods of like, what do you call it? People who it can get filtered through. You know what I mean?
Ian says he gets his criticisms filtered through others, which makes me think this is basically...
Is this Demi Lovato? Why do you keep showing this person on the screen? I'm so confused.
He has filter. For the next few minutes, he talks about an old World of Warcraft guild where people would pick feminine-looking characters, and even though he says he's not opposed to it, then explains why he is opposed to it.
I'm trying to think. It just reminds me, like, I'm not opposed to people playing the opposite gender in video games or anything like that, but man... There was like a big crossover with the weirdest fucking guys like in my WoW guild when I was growing up, with them having women characters.
Is this transphobic somehow? I don't understand what's happening right now.
They were always super fucking weird.
This might be transphobic. There might be a part of this that might be transphobic. I don't know. I don't know yet. We need an expert.
And I think they were really horny.
Lily! Lily! I need you to come give us your take.
I don't know what it is. Like, it could be, I could be looking too deep into it, but it could also be that they wanted some, I feel like for some of them, maybe a minority of them.
Whoa.
It could be that they want a sense of control.
What?
And the most control that they can get is making a woman in a video game.
Dude, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about, right? I truly don't. I've been playing games forever. I personally like to be the guys because I am a guy, so I project my character on there. I think, you know, there's probably 1,000 different reasons why people prefer the girls, I guess you'd say. One I've heard is animations, which actually is kind of valid. Some of the girl animations are better. Like the undead female animation is like probably the best animations in the World of Warcraft. She's just like a fucking like a backflip or whatever when you do an execute, so it's kind of badass. So I get that, at least from what I remember. But what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Maybe some of them are like gay or something, and they think that they look prettier, or maybe there are some people that are trans, or they like the animations, or they think that the character looks nice because they're fucking straight and they don't want to look at a dude, or maybe they think the armor looks better because it's, you know, you're scantily clad. I have no fucking idea, dude. The speculation's weird though.
They could literally control.
I don't believe that.
They literally just want to control a woman. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What the hell are you saying? This doesn't even make any sense to me.
It's a very woke take from Mr. Woke. He does later correct himself why it's not problematic for anyone to pick pretty much whatever character they want to express themselves.
Well, thanks for answering the question no one asked there, iDubbbz. What the fuck?
Then he says something you never really want to hear from a streamer. He admits that he's phoning it in today.
Today, I'm phoning it in a little bit, right?
Yeah,
like, I'm not doing anything special, but who knows? Maybe I'll have a brain blast midstream.
Nothing inspires confidence like, hey guys, this stream might suck. Maybe it'll get better later.
Bro, I've had those like low energy streams. Like today's probably a low energy stream, but I'm chilling. Like it's not a bad thing, but you know, I'm a little low energy, but I'm like having a decent time. We're watching this video, we're chilling a little bit, you know.
Fantastic pitch, iDubbbz. Fantastic pitch.
I just like I haven't really slept in a while. There's been like a lot of shit going on. And I'm finally back to sleeping. I got a nice sleep yesterday, so I'm like groggy from sleeping, I think a decent amount. I think it's a decent amount. I don't know.
Then someone in chat makes a weird joke. Then they spend the next 8 minutes debating whether to ban him or not. Like, it's really not that complicated, dude. Just check their chat history to see if they're a troll. Ban them. And
are you trolling me?
If they're not, if they don't have a history of being an asshole, just move on. You don't have to flip out every...
Unban Alex the Fiction, dude. Unban Alex the Fiction right now.
Every time you interpret something you think might be annoying.
What the hell does that mean, John Diaper?
Jonathan Diaper. All right. Love to hear it. John Diaper.
Explain yourself, John Diaper. You have 30 seconds. Explain that joke that you... I'm going to assume that it's a joke.
What joke did he... What joke did Jonathan Diaper make?
You have 30 seconds to explain it. Otherwise, I'm going to fucking woke blast your ass.
Whoa.
All right.
Johnny D.
This is what John Diaper said. I asked John Diaper what he meant by that initial comment.
Oops, sorry. He said,
what is this Jurassic Park reference? Honestly, I want to know. You're saying you stole that line from what? From a
what the fuck's happening right now?
90s sitcom? There's an episode of Boy Meets World where someone said that to a girl who played basketball.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll look it up right now.
What the hell's happening?
Boy Meets World basketball dinosaur. Oh, like a T-Rex kind of thing? It could maybe be a T-Rex thing, like you're not... Interesting. I'm going to be real. I think Diaperman is innocent. I think you might be right. Interesting.
What would he have been guilty of? What's the guilt? Did he say that a woman basketball player looked ugly or something? Is that what we're getting at?
I was hoping to find the episode, though, to really take him to court. The plot thickens.
Why don't you make a video about it, bud?
Yeah, we got to find out. I'll just say this, John Diaper. Because you barely knew what it was from. Not a safe thing to reference something that you can't even pull from your own brain. And
so true, King.
No one else in chat is like, oh yeah, I know that one. Oh yeah, that's a classic. I'm just saying for your own benefit, for the future.
Then they start discussing the gender of Big Bird, which is such a weird thing to debate.
Isn't Big Bird just a dude? What the fuck?
As a kid, I never thought about the gender of the Sesame Street characters.
I'm pretty sure Big Bird is a boy, Snuffleupagus is a girl, and Big Bird, like Snuffleupagus, is actually not real. It's a figment of his imagination because he gets really horny and he thinks about a big elephant with a big fat pussy. I didn't know if you guys knew that, but that's your education lesson for today.
It's because they're puppets.
Wait, Big Bird is a she/her? Really?
What?
I didn't know that. I thought he was an old awkward dude.
Name's John Diaper.
An old awkward white guy.
Anisa chimes in and tries to interpret Big Bird as a girl. I think just because she wants Big Bird to be a girl.
Why?
I think Anisa's shouting, no, Big Bird's a girl. Did you say Big Bird's a girl?
Do they both stream in the same setup? What the fuck's going on here? Do they ever stream at the same time? Because wouldn't that make sense for them to stream at the same time and play video games together? Or do they not stream at the same time because their internet can't handle it?
Okay, she says Big Bird's a girl.
Big balls?
Is Big Bird a boy or a girl? Sorry. AI Overview is saying male, gender male.
Oh.
You're.
I'm trying to ruin childhood character. What are you talking about there? I didn't make that up, dude. You made that up. What are you saying?
Wrong.
Oh, shit.
You're wrong.
But canonically, as iDubbbz even explains, Big Bird is a 6-year-old boy. Not that it matters.
What the fuck? Wait, is Big Bird's a reverse lolicon? What the fuck? Wait, are you serious? That's actually crazy, dude. They look like an adult. I mean, I guess an adult is a fucking bird, but they look like an adult, but they're actually a child? What the fuck? Oh my god, that's so confusing. Holy shit. Does that... What the fuck?
It's a children's show, and kids wouldn't...
Does that make me a pedophile for coming across a Rule 34 of Big Bird with big tits? That's crazy, dude. What the fuck?
Really care about that either way. Now it's time for a recurring segment where iDubbbz reacts to TikToks. iDubbbz claims that TikToks are educational, but then admits that he didn't actually learn anything, and in fact, he's actually spreading misinformation.
That was also just
sounds like him.
Educational for me. I had no idea that Coldplay were from, or the Rolling Stones are from Liverpool.
Cool.
And Coldplay was from, I don't know what he said, I forget.
Unless Google is wrong, it clearly states that the Rolling Stones aren't from Liverpool, and they were formed in London.
What if they were from Liverpool instead? Funny joke? Clap for me.
Liverpool is approximately 212 miles away from London. I don't know shit about the Rolling Stones or Coldplay, but the way iDubbbz was talking about it, I just fucking knew he was wrong. He just sounded so stupid.
Why does he have a Caleb Hammer video in there? Shout out.
Stupid in trying to explain it. And if you're curious, let's see where Coldplay is from. And Coldplay is also from London. It does strike me funny that someone as basic and lame as iDubbbz wants to know about Coldplay fun facts, because that's very, very iDubbbz coded.
That makes sense to me. I hear what you're saying.
You know iDubbbz is probably Coldplay's #1 fan. And it's so funny to me.
Why ask me to have a seat, dude?
Me that the Coldplay fan is the guy hosting a music show. Like, you know you're going to get the most basic ass, lame ass music takes you've ever heard from a person. Next, iDubbbz becomes very invested in an Austin Powers impersonator.
We do it a party.
Sure.
Yeah, this guy, I've seen the TikTok. That guy like invites people over and he's like, "Oh, everybody cancel. Can you still do the impersonation?" It's fucking ridiculous.
Usually music play, da 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 da, you know, the song.
Yes.
And I come in and say, "Oh yeah, man, yeah. So how's everybody today, man? This is great. It's so good. Oh,
It's pretty good.
oh behave. Oh, I fell over again. You go. Oh, you make a lovely couple. Because it's the
You just wink at us.
It's a booby, you know.
Yeah. Different time.
No, I don't think that would.
But
Bro, I always find it so fucking boring when I like watch something and I don't react to it. How the fuck is this guy not shitting in his pants and eating it?
I understand.
He is good at the routine, but I will say, like, that is a good...
You're gonna get there eventually, bud.
A really good...
Yeah?
Fun way to make money, because it is almost like...
Okay, I just realized you're editing it.
Like, you're
Okay.
almost being paid to be
Alright.
someone's creepy uncle.
Then we watch a
Now that's horny.
sad organ
Wait, no, it's not.
donor video.
Lives that my husband saved when he donated his organs when he died 5.5 months ago.
Stop. I know that wasn't really. It's fucked up.
Watch a few more TikToks that are actually pretty entertaining, not gonna lie. But he actually runs through them pretty quickly. If he watched maybe like another hour of TikToks, I think it would have been, you know, not as bad of a stream as it is. But now he's completely out of things to talk about, which is wild to me.
All right, so...
Yeah, well, he could, if he wanted to, he could have my Discord. And if he'd like, he could start like reacting to the TikToks that people put in here, which is just like everything on their For You page. It's fucking preposterous. That's everything. It's just everything on their For You page. So Yeah, it's incredible. Love it.
What should I do now?
I just can't.
He doesn't have like a video that he has to watch. Like he finds like 40 TikToks to watch. Or I guess like 3 TikToks. I have no idea. But he can't find like something else, like commentary to do on like an actual whole video or play a game or something. What the fuck?
I can imagine doing this full time and running out of material. It kind of suggests the community isn't sending many good suggestions, or he doesn't have a way to filter suggestions, or he doesn't even receive suggestions from people.
You could just look to him offline. It's pretty badass.
Oh, I also wanted to showcase this head movement where I think he looked really funny.
But there's a guy on Countdown.
Right, Countdown, yeah. What the fuck is that?
What a strange dream. I was a terrible Twitch streamer. Oh man, looks like my old buddy Ethan Klein needs help right now. I'll help him out. All I need to
I can't believe this is real and not AI voice at all.
do is make a simple tweet. I visited my best friend Ethan Klein's house many times. It's incredibly clean, and he does not abuse his children.
Wow. I love that. I can't believe that he would be friends with this guy when he's doing whatever the fuck that is. That's so beautiful.
Thank you, Ian.
Where am I right now?
Another hater pops up onto the stream.
Oh, fuck a hater, dude. Fuck the haters, am I right?
Big Cams is fine for now. I'll keep an eye on him. You don't have to...
Big Penis? Is that what his name is? What?
Protect... Big Cams is fine for now. I'll keep an eye on him. You don't have to protect me from Big Cam's gaming. I'll be all right.
Who the fuck is Big Cam's gaming?
Right.
Then Ian and Anisa talk about food texture.
All right, like I died and suffered. Fucking eat my cartilage, bitch.
What is happening right now?
Cartilage, bitch.
Damn.
And then someone makes an unban request, and we have a real segment coming up.
You should see the unban request we just got. Oh, man. All right, I'll take a peek. This ought to be good. Oh, brother. There we go. All right. Zone was banned. We banned Zone.
Okay.
Zone came in. What did Zone say? Zone said...
Maybe like a racial slur or something?
Praying you find Jesus, Ian. He is the way, the truth, and the life. He loves you even though you mock him. I'm praying the best on
That's so beautiful, dude.
your life.
I don't really know why they're giving this random chatter the time of day, but here we are. All right.
So, here's a good example. Let's not
It's hard for me to criticize too much because I get one guide. Just kidding. I never get one guide. I forgot to put this on. I'm fucking cocked so bad.
time out.
Wow. Dumb.
Drodosk, okay? Let's not time him out.
Let's kiss him on the lips, though.
He's a creature, and he's saying, you're looking rough, bro. Drodosk, I guarantee you, you are looking 10 times rougher than me right now. All right, Drodosk, I'll give it to you. If you want the ban, we'll give it to you. It took him 20 minutes to come up with a...
Just say, hey, iDubbbz, you want to play World of Warcraft? I feel like this guy would suck at, like, everything. I feel like he would suck at pretty much anything that he tried to do.
line about a cuck chair.
The vibes are going low, so Ian
way.
tries to lift everyone's spirits by showing off his dance moves, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like when I show off my fat quads, baby.
It looks like he's really using his hands to counterbalance the movement of the leg.
And then he starts talking about the Super Bowl.
All right.
What week did you watch this? How long ago was this? What the fuck?
It's been enough.
Although I wouldn't doubt that iDubbbz started talking about this like yesterday. He's like, yeah, talking about the Super Bowl yesterday, you know?
Time. We're going to do the...
The joke is that Ian is very slow, right? You guys get it?
Erdles.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The Erdles!
I have no idea what's happening, but I think it's a joke about the Wordle.
He doesn't even sound excited to do them. And he does about 5 of them. And
oh, he said Wordle. I thought he said Erdles, and it was like some kind of a character. I don't know. Okay, fuck me.
Sped this part up by about 5,000%, and it was still way too long.
Damn.
Why would I watch him stream the Erdles twice in a row, man? Wouldn't it be more fun if I just did these myself? Even H3, when they used to do the daily games, they would only do it once a week. Even when I tried them out on stream.
Well, I mean, it would make sense for them to do the daily games more often, but they stream like a couple times a week, so it's not that deep, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Stream, I only ever did them once. It was fun one time, maybe once a week max, but 2 days in a row is fucking brutal, man. And the amount of them that you do too is insane. Then it's time for news segment.
Is there anything?
Hey, when does this mage stop sucking fat balls?
We didn't actually talk about news at the beginning.
Oh, this must
Is
be
there
the
any
thing.
interesting news happening that I'm not keyed into?
Except Ian doesn't know what the news is. He's really he wasn't kidding when he said he's phoning it in today. And I don't get what the fuck he's doing on his phone. Is he looking up the news on his phone? Like, you got a computer right in front of you, man. The conversation somehow turns into...
That's actually so funny. Wait, why the fuck is he looking at his phone?
Public transportation.
Like, I mean, I look at my phone sometimes on stream too, but like, why? Why is he like looking at the news on his phone? Yeah, he has a computer. Why doesn't he just like set it so you guys can see what he's looking at?
Which actually...
It was February 9th. Oh, shit.
Actually hits close to home for me because I used to be a transportation engineer.
I used to be a bus wash guy.
And Ian actually makes a decent point that we need a larger transportation project. It's a very surface level take, but a right one nonetheless.
I was so happy in Washington.
We need to bring back the cigarette, the smoking sections inside of the airplanes again.
To realize that the city and state is investing in trains and light rail transit. Like, you know, it takes a long time, but you're like, in the long run, this is gonna really fucking help a lot of people out.
One thing,
yeah. Well, I mean, that would make sense why they wouldn't do it, because they don't care about long-term benefits, because it doesn't help their their right now. But here's a way that you can get them to do stuff. Investing in trains is very unableist, right? Who likes trains? Cool people.
The thing I notice is that sometimes Ian just freezes up and doesn't say anything. Thank God he's constantly playing copyrighted music in the background. Otherwise, this would be even more unbearable.
It's probably gonna have to. I'm gonna have to edit out the music, so I'm just gonna be dancing to nothing.
Gotta stay in that little place for 8 hours. She getting up, I can't allow her. She my Palestine, I got the power.
Palestine? What the fuck?
I'm in my electric ivory tower. Why she act like such a baby?
Is this AI? Oh, it's AI, dude. I thought this was a real song. It's so good.
Making me look bad on the stream. Gonna hit it with my power beam.
The reason to get away with it is simple.
So I'm assuming you put in the Hassan Parker "Shocking My Dog" song to not get DMCA'd. I hear you.
Enforcement is not consistent on Twitch, but technically the copyright holders could drop DMCA strikes whenever they want, and they're all just playing this.
They definitely could. It's the same thing on YouTube. You know, Jubilee does it. They're fucking annoying, even when you're only watching like 2 seconds of their clip. But I don't think the infrastructure is as robust on Twitch, because like on YouTube, the person with the copyright still has to find it and put in a thing for it. YouTube won't do it themselves, because then it holds them like liable for doing it always for everybody, and it puts them in like a weird like legal kind of a thing. But so that's that reason why.
It's a risky game. Then we get the thrilling spectacle of Ian eating a protein bar.
All right.
Yeah, I really do gotta eat.
Same. Let me have a protein bar, highly processed.
I gots to do it.
True, King. True.
And honestly, the rest of the stream is so boring. There's really nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing worth mentioning. He
shock.
Talks more about news and ice skating, and that's about it.
Imagine that like there was a shock collar, but instead of a collar, it was shaped like some kind of like a butt plug, and it was inside of you, and Hassan shocked you with it. What the hell?
And that's it for Tragedy Tuesday.
Does it make it hotter though? Like, think about this. Like, let's say this scenario really did happen. You had a butt plug and it was like hooked up to somebody. Does it make it better if the person that does it is more or less attractive? You know what I mean? Like, does it really matter? Does it really matter that much? Like, who's doing it? Like, isn't the satisfaction out of getting it done in the first place? You know what I mean? something to think about.
Today. He didn't tease what he's doing on the next stream, but he's going to take a few days off, and then we'll see what happens on the next stream. I'll see you there.
So long, so long, so long.
Is that an Asian person's name? So long?
Yeah,
It's a cool name, by the way. That's not even me mocking anybody. Don't be fucking racist about it.
Little fucking rat is botting me right now. It's so weird. I don't get the purpose of doing that.
My understanding is that it could potentially get the person in trouble who gets botted, I guess.
Like, what would that do? Like, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope you are doing well. Yes, I know my mic cover has gone back to black.
Whoa, Whoa, that was actually so lucky. He knocked me back, but I got knocked back by something else.
Mention it.
Who the fuck would ever notice that, bud?
The other one broke.
I'm gay. I suck penis every day. Fuck me in the ass until you make me spray. I'm gay. I hope men romantically. Drop your balls into my mouth. I really love the taste. Yeah, I'm gay.
I hate this fucking country so much. Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
I'm fucking gay.
All right, day 3.
That was kind of cool. Well, that was fun.
The first thing I noticed is that the Denny's patrons have stagnated, which we love to see, but unfortunately...
Bro, it's just one of those times for everybody. Everybody's on the low right now, for real. For real, you know what I mean? No, but seriously, everybody's like kind of at like a low point right now. I don't really know why. Maybe people are just like burnt out off of the controversy. Maybe there's just no controversy really going on. That's probably part of it. So I'm trying to just like stay positive-minded about it. I'm just chilling, man. That's all you can really do, huh? That's all you can really do. Just chill.
By the time of editing this video, they have jumped up to around 940. So no time for celebration. So today we're at what iDubbbz call
Celebrate good times. I'm gay.
Fuck Around Friday, which is fantastic, but it's a strange day because I feel like he's been fucking around every stream so far.
That makes sense.
I've been enjoying my time off.
Didn't he just say in his previous stream that he wasn't going to be taking breaks from streaming?
Yeah, it sounds like he has no idea what he wants to do with himself.
But now I'm kind of on the grind. Like, my plan is to eventually be doing this. I have some years in the bank of streaming straight. I'm
gonna start streaming gay soon, dude. Start an OF.
Streaming straight right now. I just mean to say streaming straight and streaming without a break.
Also, I saw his last stream from start to finish, and I don't remember at any point he said he was going to take a break. But
you know what my favorite part about this is? You know what my favorite part about this is? Alex the Fiction is like unironically like an educated person that I think makes a lot of money at his job. He's like, he does like really well for himself, and he's like, dude, I'm gonna make a video about watching this fucking loser iDubbbz for a whole week. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend like 40 hours doing that. That's my favorite thing. It's just like he's doing it for the pure fucking love / hate of the game at that point. It's fucking crazy.
Here we are. It's possible I missed it. I only watched it once.
I'm your favorite bear. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And also a little bit through the video editing process. But I swear I don't remember him saying that. He starts to stream by doing a bit.
Han says, where the fuck are you?
Oh, shit.
In my room? How do I say this without being mean? Because I really wanted to say, right there, I really wanted to say, dipshit.
You want to say the N-word.
In my room, dipshit.
Dipshit.
Listen.
It's kind of fucked up because this guy used to say the N-word, and people criticize Ethan Klein. They'll be like, oh, Ethan Klein, he said the N-word too. But if you kind of think about it, Ethan Klein is allowed to say the N-word because I'm pretty sure his grandparents were black.
I'm in my room.
Notice anything? I'll spoil it for you because the chat figured it out within a minute. iDubbbz is in front of a green screen. But I suppose the dead giveaway is the fucked up mic arm. iDubbbz
I didn't even fucking realize that, dude. What the
starts
hell?
the stream by talking about his break, and he discusses his frustrations with it.
Okay, first and foremost, what did I do while I was away on my weekend? Well, I spent I spend my weekend going to therapy.
Wow,
One
boring.
session. I've done. Well, this is my second session. It was good. Just more fucking talking. It's pissing me off.
Isn't that what therapy is?
Pissing me off.
What do I not know what therapy is? What is therapy?
I think a therapist should be given some sort of government-made brain control fixing devices.
Why is that a wild comment about the grandparents? I don't think anybody got the joke, Barbecue. I think you're the only person who understood the joke.
They should be able to hold some shit up to your head and be like, how does that feel? And I'm like, better. So that was good. We're just getting warmed up. It's hard, right? Because all the Canadian therapists, they just don't know. They don't know my struggles. That's kind of why I decided to come to Canada in the first place. If I'm going to be completely 110% honest and
I'm going to keep it a stack.
transparent, is so I could be like a bigger victim. In Canada, I'm like, yeah, sorry, you guys just can't relate to what I've been through. The U.S., it's just...
Third world country over here, baby.
Yeah, you'll never get it. You can't get it. Sorry. You can read all the books that you want in the world. You're never going to understand my plight.
So throughout iDubbbz's explanation about his frustrations, he has a goofy smile through it, so I honestly can't tell if he's joking during this first part. But check out what he says next. It kind of blew my mind.
You walk around Canada all dark and mysterious, they don't get me. I actually do feel that way. Like, yeah, they don't fucking get me. Everyone's all happy guy looking ass around here.
This guy's so emo. What the fuck?
And it's like, you have nothing to be fucking happy about. The world's falling apart, dipshit.
It really sounds...
I guess. I think hopefully it's healing, so...
Sounds like he needs to go back to therapy ASAP. It also sounds like he wants people around him to look and feel as depressing as he feels. I think maybe that's why he hates Ethan Klein.
I think he's very online. The world is falling to shit in a lot of different ways with like our president. I do actually understand that, but I don't know. It's just like you probably... I mean, maybe it's just stupid, but you try not to play into it too much. You can see some of the aspects of the world healing a little bit. You know, support's dropping for him and all that shit, so...
Klein so much, or at least one of the reasons. Because Ethan, unlike iDubbbz, expresses genuine happiness on his show.
Whoa, look at all those people!
And I don't think iDubbbz or Anisa can handle that. Throughout watching these streams, I really sense so much sadness and frustration within him. And the sad part...
Probably a lot of cum in his balls, too, because I don't think he had sex with his wife.
Part for me is that I don't think he knows what to do with that, or how to get out of it. That clip started to make me feel bad for him, but then I remember he's kind of a douche.
Is there like nobody that he could like legitimately collab with and play a video game with or something? Or something? What the fuck? Who did that?
And someone who thinks as negatively as iDubbbz isn't going to change overnight, and me feeling bad for him isn't going to change anything about that either. I wish his therapist the best of luck. At around 27 minutes, Ian makes a funny movement that I wanted to showcase.
I just knocked something over.
What? It's so confusing. Whoa. iCucks. Oh.
Next, iDubbbz forgets the word decent, which is ironic on many levels, since I think iDubbbz forgot what it meant to be a decent person
Got him!
long time ago.
Ask Anisa to go in the background. Hey, Anisa?
Anisa?
What's that word I'm looking for?
Anisa?
Are you regular?
That's actually so funny to me. Are you regular? That's the correct word usage too. Like that's what you could use. Hey, are you regular? It just makes sense to me. Are you decent? Oh shit!
What's that word when people ask if someone's got like pants on or something?
Also, I gotta say, it's gotta be really stressful being labeled as a stupid person online, because the slightest, littlest thing like forgetting the word decent means it becomes exponentially funnier to someone like me. It's also...
For me, it's like when I forget words, I'm such a smart guy person that it's funny because it's a smart guy that doesn't get it. You know what I mean? It's like he had a brain fart. This guy who usually is very smart and articulate, he just doesn't understand words, you know? But he does understand the words. It's just they're not coming to him because his brain is full of so much, intelligence, you know?
Compounded even funnier because iDubbbz tries to carry this aura that he's better than everyone else and that he's a woke political thinker.
Does he have an aura that he's better than everybody else? Maybe, yeah. I think so. He has, you know, I don't think he has an aura that he's better than everybody else. I think he has the aura that knows something that you don't know. Does that make sense? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know. Do you know how hot dogs are made? Boo, butt, armpits. You know, that's kind of thing.
I know that may not be his goal, and that may not be what he's trying to do, but those are the vibes he's giving off.
Oh, you guys want to know something fucking embarrassing?
No, not at all, actually.
My first thought was no. I already know too much embarrassing shit about you, man.
I love outing my viewers.
Whoa.
I'm going to out one of my viewers.
What the hell? You're going to expose that they're... Yeah, isn't that fucked up? What the fuck? I'm getting my ass beat.
I just really quick popped into a Hassan stream yesterday. And I saw that he was in Canada, and I was like, "Oh, this will be a meme."
I gotta get a soundboard. Alex, you gotta help me about that later, bud. At some point when I'm less lazy.
Wonder what he thinks about Canada. It was his first time coming to Canada, which I was like, "That's weird. That's weird." This dude's like fucking 50 or something, and he's never been to Canada.
That's cringe.
Crazy.
Sorry, I tried to fucking lay on hands somebody. I accidentally lay on hands myself instead. Because he died, so it like defaulted to me.
Crazy. Anyway.
Oh, sorry, this guy fucking sucks at telling a story. So what happened?
That really wasn't that crazy. The story was incredibly boring.
Was Ian was watching a Hassan stream. He recognizes a viewer in the stream,
cock.
and then he sends the viewer a fake angry message. Right. That's it. That's what he was trying to say here.
You're watching Hassan's stream and you interacted. That's embarrassing. I feel like dude, does this guy, I don't know. At least he's not self-conscious. That's one of the things that you could say. Like, one of the biggest issues when a creator gets, like, big and then they, like, fall off is they get really self-conscious and embarrassed about the fact that they're not on anymore. Ian doesn't have that problem. He used to be a fucking juggernaut. And he's not even like, yeah, I feel kind of self-conscious about that. Let me try to get back to that point. Nope. He's just like, and he just farts and shits himself. You know? So it's such a beautiful thing.
The chatters was excited as to why he's doing a green screen and asked if Hassan is secretly behind him on the green screen.
I'm a tank.
Is Hassan with you? No. That would be a cute like lead up, like where I have like a green screen or something, and it's like a big reveal. But that's not.
Dom DeMarco.
That's not what's happening here.
It's really funny to me that Hassan would visit Canada and not make time for Ian. I have no idea where.
I mean, that makes sense to me. That's not even like a hate on Hassan comment, because I know, you know, Hassan gay, lol, right? But it's not even like a hate Hassan comment. It's one of those things where, like, why would you as a creator like give Ian or iDubbbz any like real meaningful attention? Like, he's not popular and he doesn't do anything particularly interesting. Like, he sucks. Like, there's really no value to his stream. Like, he just kind of exists. He just kind of farts around every day and like just exists inside of the fucking atmosphere. He doesn't like make interesting content or try to make interesting content. He's not popular. Like, there's no real reason to like want to sit down and hang out with iDubbbz. It doesn't make any sense. He's like cosplaying as a content creator at this point.
Hassan was staying, but I think it's funny regardless. I'm just going to imagine Hassan was staying in the same city as iDubbbz and decided to...
I'm going to imagine Hassan farting.
...to ignore him anyways. iDubbbz yet again reviews an angry chatter's history.
Oh my god. That's one hell of a chat. Wait.
He's the Joe Rogan on the left, true.
Let me look at the full chat history. I don't think I could see it. Show us? Oh, it wasn't anything.
Show me your penis.
Super interesting.
Whoa.
It was just them asking 1, 2,
what the fuck?
3, 4, 5, 6 times this stream alone.
Damn.
They just like copied and pasted the same question. What do you think about the new Joji project, Pissing in the Wind?
What?
And they did that 6 times. There might be a deeper history, but on
maybe 6, 7 times.
Chatterino, it only shows like the current what do you call it? Session, I guess.
I don't know what you're talking about, so.
Snark brain. He's got snark brain. All right, here it is in all of its beauty. So they say, Ian, have you ever thought about getting a trade, becoming a plumber? Yes, electrician's apprentice. And then they say, Ian, do you know if Joji is still alive or did the brain condition finally take him out?
Damn, that's a really interesting but personal question. Also not interesting.
Blah blah blah. Hair cake.
Let's do it.
Go offline. Start over. Do you still talk to Joji? And then today,
Joji.
What do you think of the new Joji project? Joji. Hey, listen. I don't talk to Joji very often, so I couldn't tell you.
iDubbbz reveals that the reason he's using the green screen is just to get experience with it. It's kind of silly because I feel like it's a waste just to, you know, not even play around with the green screen while you're on stream. He's not really gaining much experience using it. And honestly, it's just a missed opportunity to have fun with the green screen, you know?
I will say, though, it wasn't for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't used the green screen really, so I just wanted to see what its capabilities are. I've logged that experience in my head, so now future projects are going to be easier.
iDubbbz does his news segment now. He has no idea what he's talking about, so he asks Anisa for help.
Sounds about right.
Okay, news.
Hi, dudes.
Okay, so I have been extremely curious. I've only heard murmurings and rumblings about this Nancy Guthrie thing.
You see if Frogan has more value as a watcher because she's so nicer chatters? Probably. Well, Frogan's one of the funny ones because she could probably be like decently successful if she got her strategy under control.
Crazy. Okay, Anisa's giving me some context that makes it way more crazy. You want to tell the stream?
Incredible.
If you're gonna be the news person, you should really be more knowledgeable about what you want to present. This is why someone
iDubbbz needs to not be the news person ever in his life. That's like the wrong call there.
Like Girl with a Microphone is infinitely better as a streamer than you,
G-Wham,
Ian. She was able to present pop culture topics easily.
That's a slur, brother.
Because she made PowerPoints to structure and easily transmit the information to the viewer. iDubbbz becomes sus from a question, but the question
what the hell
sounded pretty sincere to me.
Brisky Brisket just said, longtime fan, do you record a meow from Eugenics? Well,
that's a game about cats fucking, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
And I don't think that's an authentic question at all. Like, there's about 1,000 people meowing in this game.
Is he one of them?
And I could have swore that meow was iDubbbz. You probably just looked at the credits or something.
I think he has some sort of superiority complex because I think he really enjoys being sus of chatters because he likes to sound like a fucking asshole to people. The chatter simply asked if he made a meow from Eugenics.
Or maybe he's just like fucking mentally brain fucked because everybody makes fun of him all the time. he's just brain fucked. I don't know.
Not that he recognized his meow in Eugenics. Next, we have some iDubbbz TikTok reaction.
Flawless Nina.
Whoa, that sounded like a slur. Am I wrong?
All right, we're going to listen to the Flawless Nina breakdown. Oh, all right. I trust that it's going to be good.
I don't.
iDubbbz gives my buddy Girl with the Microphone a shout out next.
G-Wham. Oh, good old G-Wham.
G-Wham.
Literally ask Gronk if Maddie was homeschooled like mofo. Just look at her.
G-Wham.
That's crazy.
So iDubbbz is talking about the Nancy Guthrie disappearance, and I swear to God,
what the hell is that about?
Notes for what iDubbbz is about to say was just, what?
It's so crazy, this sort of stuff happening in the current era we live.
I can't say I know what the fuck we're talking about right now. Sorry, chat.
Live in. I mean, crimes are never gonna, stop happening. But I just think
what the fuck was that edit, dude?
About like some of these things that have happened recently, like what was it, the Louvre? There was like a robbery at the Louvre.
What the hell is the Louvre? What?
And these things that are like, I don't know. It's just so extra.
What?
But I guess it just, I mean,
ooh,
I don't know. I just can't. If I try to empathize with the fucking kidnappers.
Why would you empathize with the kidnappers? Do I not know something about this case? Why would anybody empathize with the kidnappers? I don't understand. What is this? You know what's interesting? Like that's such a conservative take. iDubbbz has gone full circle, horseshoe theory. He's so fucking left, he's right. Because what do conservatives empathize with? Pedophiles. So you're gonna empathize with kidnappers? Well, Trump is also a kidnapper. He kidnapped that fucking guy from Venezuela, right? Ian is on the right. Okay? He's empathizing with the museum with the Mona Lisa in France. Didn't that happen like years ago or something? Is that even new news? What the fuck?
Like, no, this all seems stupid. And why? The whole thing. I'm just like, well,
woke
okay.
and cringe?
No, I'd rather do anything. I cannot see the upside in any of this.
Next, iDubbbz does not make a peep for the next 26 seconds. Oh, you know what? Let me put up my...
Sounds like when I am making a pee, and I don't make any sounds. That was the joke I was trying to go with. Whoa! I'm getting fucking spanked.
Watermark on the screen. In the meantime, I don't want iDubbbz to steal my video. Maybe I should just add a few more, actually. Yeah, that's starting to look real...
I don't know what's happening, but I love this, Alex.
Oh, nice. iDubbbz is still completely frozen in thought, by the way. I think he forgot he was streaming.
It happens. It happens to the best of us, man, you know?
Next, iDubbbz admits he's getting view-botted, which is hilarious.
Yeah, some little fucking rat is view-botting me right now.
Next, he has a segment where he talks about betting sites like Polymarket.
While bets on military strike...
You mean the one that Nick Shirley does unsolicited ads for and should get arrested for?
Land invasions and global famine happen on Polymarket's overseas platform. The company is also planning to launch a U.S. app that will be overseen by the CFTC after key approval by Trump officials.
So bad for this guy, dude. What is he doing right now? He's trying to do like Hassan News right now, and he's just not the guy who could do it. You know, like iDubbbz is not the guy who could ever do that. I'm so sorry, but he can't. He's not interested. Like, it's not even, I mean, he's just not entertaining at all, and he's not willing to keep up on it. Like, even Def Noodle's not a very intelligent person, but he would like wake up every day early and like search out all this information. iDubbbz is like lazy. Like, just do what I do, dude. I'm lazy too. But at least I think I'm kind of smart, maybe. You know? I'm at this point, I'm the wife guy, which I'm chill on, man. You know? What do you do? Are you fucking kidding me? You died? You fucking piglet. God damn it. God fucking damn it.
There's probably so much inside trading happening right now.
Probably.
I like when iDubbbz says the most obvious surface level takes, as if he's thinking about these things or discovering super obvious things for the first time.
Dude, he wasted a fucking resin, this fucking asshole.
Ian's new best friend joins the stream, Uma Palma.
Who the fuck is Uma Palma?
What the hell? Uma? Thank you so much, Uma.
Here's a clip of Uma if you haven't seen it yet.
You know, but
I thought this guy was his mod. I'm so confused.
You know, just like snark this, H3 that. What?
This is Alex the Fiction, by the way.
Ever. And it's just like I need to let my brain breathe, for Christ's sake. So I'm just trying to get some air in there, and
that's so valid, dude. I feel the same way.
So I've just been cutting off a little bit at a time. We'll see how it's going.
The next iDubbbz does an interesting bit where he plays with this toy he calls a slot box.
Oh shit!
Honestly think this is the most interesting part of the stream.
Slot box is this. Benjamin Netanyahu with gravy on his neck, looking surprised.
I feel like I don't know why I died there. I'm gonna be fucking real with you.
That was a shit one, dude. Some of the ones I've gotten have been crazy, dude. You could also do barbecue sauce on the neck. Trump in like a super-powered chair. A super-powered electrified...
I feel like I'm on like a drug. What are we talking about?
Chair. Is that not awesome?
So the obvious thing he's trying to do is get the toy to generate graphic images of people getting assassinated.
Ah, okay. Okay, got it. Now I understand. Great. Is this smart or?
The first Trump one I think is a little cartoony and over the top, so I don't think it's gonna get me in trouble to show this. But the next one, I think I'm gonna have to blur.
Also,
hey, better be safe than sorry, dude. Better to be safe than sorry.
This is an image of Trump.
I've been praying to Benjamin Netanyahu every fucking night to lower my gas prices, dude. Something.
With gravy all over his neck. Is that not wicked?
I actually reached out to Ethan Klein and I talked to him. I asked him if he could ask Benjamin Netanyahu to chill, you know? He read it and he told me he'd see what he could do.
Wicked? He's got gravy on his neck. What happened to that guy in that public setting with gravy on his neck?
What What the fuck is happening?
I couldn't tell you.
iDubbbz is trying to make fun of Hila in the next clip. But if iDubbbz were to see this, he would be like, whoa, that's not Hila. I don't even know who Hila Klein is. This is just some random Israeli woman. iDubbbz would say that because he's a fucking coward, crybaby.
Sometimes it does print out some gems when you really try, but you have to be really vague. I don't think I'm going to feature this one in my video, but this one I described as, I am Israeli and this is my art.
What?
And I just thought it was so beautiful.
Okay.
So beautiful that it
What is it supposed to be, Alex? Alex, give me the rundown.
ended up creating absolute dog shit. Look at my awesome art. This is my art. I do swirls on a canvas.
We love that.
Nicholas Diorio talked about this on stream, but he pointed out one reason Ian and Anisa probably hate Hila and Tamara is because they are artists and get paid to make art, while iDubbbz and Anisa can neither make art nor get paid for it. Next, iDubbbz is mad at another.
Maybe. I think that they just hate them. I think that like they just aren't really. The real thing I think it is that like I think that iDubbbz and Anisa probably stopped liking Ethan fairly like early-ish on, but they still decided to use his clout to like plug their event, and then it came down to like friends of theirs making fun of him and like, you know, causing CPS shit. They call it's nasty stuff, and they didn't want to defend him, and instead of like bow out intelligently or take their licks and move on, they decided to get involved, and now this is going to happen. So, you know, I mean, like before all the shit happened, you could probably argue like, okay, they disconnected from Ethan. Maybe they didn't like the direction he was going with some of his content, which would have been fine. But they decided to like turn into like a provocateur message and like kind of sweep for the pretty fucked up shitty things that happened to Ethan, you know. So, owned
chatter.
Joe Biden honey pack, you are pissing me off. I'm gonna staple you to the wall, honey pack,
to the wall,
and get everyone in the stream to throw.
Sounds like he's smoking that honey pack.
Tomatoes at you.
Something about iDubbbz vibes makes me think he's really, really angry today. Something must have happened during his break that made him really upset. Damn. Because out of the 3 days we've covered so far, this is definitely his shittiest mood. Next, we have some.
Yeah, I mean, he might just be kind of like grieving as a content creator. I wouldn't doubt that at all. Like, we all have our moments. I got upset too. You know? Like, oh, what should I do? What's my content strategy? I'm getting worked up and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, just trying to cope with what's going on as a content creator. And like, you know, oh, things are better this time, you know? I get it, dude. Or I'm trying to cope because it's fucking Death Knight's me like no damage.
Good old-fashioned react content on YouTube about proposals. It honestly seems like a really fun topic to cover and a good and easy video to react to. And it actually is quite entertaining to watch iDubbbz watch this video, but I think that says more about the source material itself, because I think any streamer would have an easy time talking about this.
I'm assuming, Alex, there's still no word on a YouTube channel for this fucking idiot, right?
iDubbbz shared his proposal story.
Okay, I will say for me, setting up my proposal basically went like this.
Okay.
We happened to be around the area.
Okay.
Around the area where Anisa and I first met. And I was like, ooh, this is like good and like relevant. Like what a
Am I supposed to stay on top
it
of
could
this
be
thing?
interpreted as like thoughtful.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's what I was going for. So we were in San Diego.
I proposed my wife during like COVID times where things were shut down, and we went to an aquarium, and I proposed her on a bench. It was nice.
And I tried to do it a little bit secretly, like, oh, where are we going? And it's like, oh, I'm just taking a different route kind of thing. And it just kind of sucked because like Anisa was a little bit stressed out because of some other shit happening that day.
Yeah.
So
I tried to get a tattoo, and you missed your friend's wedding.
Kind of like ruined the surprise a little bit. My partner proposed to me during a fight, no forgiveness. Oh, that sucked. Thankfully, she wasn't mad at me. There was like outside sources that were just stressing her out, so
damn.
It worked out in the end, but it wasn't crazy. It was more of just like, hey, I'm proposing at this place that we've been to before. It's in public or whatever, but it's not like we're trying to gather a crowd.
It is
All right. Well, that was a story. I think that his story presentation is just like really weak.
kind of sad that the vibes were off, but it's pretty entertaining to hear about this kind of stuff nonetheless. Next, iDubbbz bans yet another chatter.
Oh, we have a cringe kid in the chat. Uber Noob Gamer, that's your
Ubert? I like that name.
name is Uber Noob Gamer? What the
Oh, I thought his name was Ubert. His name was Uber Noob Gamer. How'd you fuck that one up, man?
hell?
Oh, you got it.
Oh no. Uber Noob Gamer, first chat,
Uber to noob?
by the way, in the stream was Ian, I'm gay.
Okay. I proposed. I just told you, dude. I just took. Well, you know, I was thinking of doing it inside the aquarium, but it was so busy. It was during COVID, and I was like, "Fuck it." I just went out. I just proposed to her. I asked her if she wanted to be my wife. We did a lot of stuff like very down low. Like we didn't even have like a big wedding. It's like 7 people. You know, that's when we finally have a baby. We're probably gonna do like a big baby shower. That's like kind of like a big party, like a backyard party. That's the goal on that one, because, you know, we didn't really get married, you know, so it'd be like our celebration.
Back in 2023. Ian, I'm gay.
Nice.
And believe it or not, the creator of Eugenics, Edmund McMillan, asks iDubbbz to play his game that just came out.
Wow, really?
Edmund, you are not going to bully me into playing Eugenics on stream.
The only problem with that is that, like, people have to stop treating iDubbbz like he's popular. This Edmund guy asking him that question, it's like asking a toddler the same question. You know, he's like a fucking 50 view Andy, you know?
I don't usually play games. I've been playing Silent Hill 2.
I don't play games. I've been playing games. Oh, chat, what?
But I will not be bullied in my own damn stream to play it.
I don't understand that, because, like, I play games while I do segments. But, like, I do segments, right? So I have, like, a content that I do. He doesn't really do content. Why not play a game? Like, what's the issue with playing a game? I don't get it.
I will play it in my own on my own time.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Why?
Because I do not like the first play on streams, especially when it's confusing as fuck. And I've seen the game, and I will be confused.
You can't read on the stream and try to comprehend? What the fuck is that all about? That's so strange to me. What the hell?
iDubbbz answers pretty rudely, likely because he thinks Edmund McMillan's some sort of right-winger or some shit.
Maybe. Or maybe he just feels like somebody's soliciting on a stream and he's offended by it, which I could understand that. You know, I mean, he's like kind of like a no view Andy, but the guy could, like, you know, it's not like they're offering him to pay him or anything. So I could potentially understand that, even if iDubbbz is a fucking stinky guy. I kind of get it, you know?
It also sounds like he's a little jealous of the success of the game, and he admits he is too dumb to do well in Eugenics. What happens is iDubbbz loses a lot of his viewers once Hassan goes live. He really is just a Hassan waiting room.
All right, thank you.
That's crazy, dude.
For being here, Hassan PBS. Yeah, everyone's fucking filing out because Turkish iDubbbz just came online.
I thought he was making like a Turkey Tom joke.
Another person enters the chat, and they announce that they like H3.
There was a creature.
Oh, why?
You're in the chat.
It's like coming into my stream and saying I like salad. It's like, what the fuck? Get out of here.
What the hell?
Take me down.
Oh my gosh, Nate's Geek Lounge.
He voice acted the game. I would assume he would want to play the game on stream. You'd think that part I would understand. I don't really understand why he wouldn't want to play it on stream. It's just weird. I don't think iDubbbz has like any content. He's just kind of farting around. You know, he doesn't really know what he's doing.
I'm gonna watch here today since Ethan is sick.
Did he not meow in the game? Why not promote it? I doubt he got money for it though. Like that's the thing. Like I can understand being like, well, why would I promote it? I'm not getting paid to promote it explicitly. You know, so I can understand that as well. But also I don't understand why he's not playing games on a stream. I don't get it. He doesn't really do anything, but
don't ban me. I'm not a snarker. Can I not like both? No, you can like both, but I will say it makes you a very weird, like, what do you call that? Just kind of a weird centrist freak.
Not really. I don't think so. Like, neither of these people are particularly political. I think you could probably enjoy both Ethan and then iDubbbz. The weird part is that somebody's announcing it. That's the weird, annoying part. You know, that's the part that's like very strange and annoying. Because these two aren't really opposite of anything. Ethan's just like Ethan and iDubbbz are like similar. iDubbbz is just like unprofessional slop. He's just a slob. You know, honestly, like iDubbbz is just Ethan Klein if Ethan Klein was a slob. You know, that's pretty much the only difference.
I would say, like,
take me down. Would you guys be impressed if you heard that I'm doing Mythic Plus content while I'm doing React content? Pretty based.
I don't know. Tells me everything I need to know. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like I don't know. I honestly would prefer to not be liked in that context.
I really don't understand why iDubbbz can't be accepting of other people's views. If a snarker or general H3 hater enters my chat, I will allow them to stay if they're being respectful, unless it's someone well known for being an asshole.
All right, guys, we're doing it.
What
that ain't
is
right.
A use trinket?
Oh, I'm not an Erdl.
Oh, fuck. No, not the Erdls. I'm pretty shocked how much of the content is just iDubbbz acknowledging the trolls.
Schlong boy, I'm gonna say the answer I'm gonna give you.
Instead of 5. What are you talking about, dude? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, iDubbbz is Giardia Ethan Klein. True.
You're a sus user. That's the answer I'm gonna give. Same thing with Firio Official. You're getting the sus treatment as well.
Sus, dude. So paranoid. What the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe I'll let chat decide. All right, guys. We're doing the connections as you guys deliberate on the chatters.
Keep in mind, these are just the ones he acknowledges, since the mods probably ban a ton of people on the daily, as I was banned without any announcement. The rest of the 50 minutes or so of the stream consists of Erdls and a reaction to a Seattle accent video. Ian sounds like a complete dick to his chat. He's really mad today.
Kingler! Thank you. Finally, we have someone with a fucking brain in chat.
Damn.
Sorry, that was mean.
I thought that was an actual dog. What the fuck?
That was mean. I didn't mean to say that you guys don't have brains.
Wait, that was him? That was him being a dog? I can't believe they put him in Mujax. What the fuck?
I didn't mean...
It'd be funny if I started calling my chatter sus. I should start calling him sus. Because you guys are all gay for me. It's weird.
To say that. Okay? I was getting frustrated because people were saying things.
And he ends the stream by raiding into it.
People do be saying things sometimes. It's true.
His daddy Hassan.
How do you spell this fella's name? Hassan? Abi.
Hassan?
Invalid username. What am I doing wrong?
The fuck?
I think it worked. Tell him that he should fucking watch out for the Canadian mafia.
I do. I call you guys sussy bacas. I do say that sometimes.
Maple syrup mafia. Or some shit like that.
He doesn't say goodbye to his chat. I really think he was in a shitty mood today. I'm really surprised how much I had to say about this stream in particular. I liked the proposal video. I really didn't care too much about anything else, to be honest. I'm very excited to see his 90 Day Fiancé stream because, for whatever reason, people online seem to get really hyped for when Anisa's on screen. So I guess we'll see how it goes. I'll see you on the next stream.
Happy Valentine's Day, wife is near. Aww.
What?
A beauteous kiss.
A beauteous kiss? What does that fucking mean, man?
Getting kiss marks on you.
A beauteous kiss.
I'm getting kiss marks?
Yeah, wait,
wow.
let me try and get
I'm not getting kiss marks. I don't want that shit. Ew.
A beauteous kiss.
Oh. Ew. Yeah. Listen, I love kisses.
Yeah.
I truly do.
I like that.
What I don't like is fucking kiss marks.
Why? Why does he get triggered by that?
I don't like lipstick on. Now I gotta wash my shit.
No, you're fine.
I'm fine?
Alright, we are so back to our favorite copyrighted music waiting screen with 4 different fonts. He starts on time, freshly showered. The grease levels have never been lower.
Wow, that's crazy.
I do wonder if that's because Anisa is going to be sitting next to him today, and
nobody wants to join my mythic group. Oh, Tank, what the fuck?
She demanded he showered. At the top of the show, he talks about Stevie leaving Good Mythical Morning. And oddly enough, he relates Stevie leaving to his own career.
So Stevie, the narrator, is leaving.
Yeah, of course.
Which I think is fine.
I don't understand what Good Mythical Morning is. So
I mean, I think she's a great part of the show, but I think I kind of hate when people are like, it won't be the same with their fucking media. Just because I see it repeated everywhere, and I see it with me as well, where I'm just like, get over yourself. You think it won't be the same. They get all like down on themselves. Like, what the hell? They get all whiny. I'm like,
I'm not understanding. They're saying that it won't be the same without that person. Why are you getting so offended for them? I don't understand that.
This person's already having a hard time leaving that shit.
Yeah, oh, they're having a hard time leaving? Maybe Ian can get Stevie to stay if he talks enough shit on her and constantly brings her up like he did with AB.
I told you guys,
AB's a girl?
I'm gonna leave in October when my lease is up. Damn. I just couldn't live this way. Knowing that you
Good Mythical Morning is huge. I don't know everything, dude. What do you think I interact with outside of this, bro? I'm like more offline than a lot of people think. Leave me alone.
Talk shit.
We need a lot. Oh, we have a lust. Fuck. Wait.
On stream. I think you did because Ethan made fun of how many viewers you have.
Less than 100.
I would.
It's a classic Ethan moment right there. It's a classic Ethan moment right there.
I would love to stay if you'd have me. I would love to fight this war to the end. Even if you next day woke up and did become the worst person who ever lived just to fucking piss them off, I would love to stay. I would love it.
Where the fuck is the pit of Saren?
And maybe Anisa could leak a few DMs. That'll help. Or maybe Ian can make things even easier for Stevie by constantly bringing her up in the future. That'll help. I gotta admit, iDubbbz dog is hella cute.
Maybe he could call her the N-word. That's not good.
I'm a mama bear. Fiona, come here. See? I'm a mama bear to this thing.
I don't know if he actually pet the dog in the previous 3 streams, but I'm surprised it took him this long for me to notice, and I'm happy that he did. A new troll enters the chat.
Touch-a-bag is new in our chat. Everyone welcome Touch-a-bag to the chat. They're having a little bit of a rough start.
Better be pissed off. Yeah, I'd rather be pissed on. Better be pissed off and pissed on. I'd rather be pissed on. What kind of fucking... You guys are weirdos.
Their rough start comes in the form of asking about sticky lip syndrome. They're kind of harping on it.
The fuck is sticky lips syndrome?
It's their own... They're struggling to not be antisocial, but sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you get into a stream and you're like, I need to just say something funny, but then you don't have anything to say.
iDubbbz talks about his exciting Valentine's plans with Anisa.
Do you guys have a Valentine's tradition? Do you always go see a movie? No, we don't. It's usually something like not very exciting.
I forgot what my wife and I did on Valentine's Day. We don't really do anything super crazy sometimes either. I forgot what we did. Maybe we saw a movie. No, I don't think we did shit.
Next, iDubbbz times out a weird chatter, but look how much pleasure he gets from finally feeling superior from someone else.
And Touch-a-bag continues to be antisocial and weird. Okay.
Love that.
All right, Touch-a-bag. I'm going to time you out. However, it's just a timeout. It's not an outright ban. You do deserve an outright ban, but we're doing things a little bit differently. So
I'm just
enjoy the timeout and think about your actions.
Beautiful. We love it.
And I'm just thinking to myself, man, just ban him. Just ban him.
Think about your actions. Think about your naked actions, dude.
21 minutes into the stream, someone asks if Ian likes Hutch.
Ian, do you like Hutch? No, I
don't know why it's fucking frying me when you keep fucking editing these like weird Shit.
Fucking do not. That guy is such a colossal loser.
What?
There's bigger losers on the internet, though. I will say that. Which is,
wow.
You know.
It's ironic, yeah.
No, that's not a shock to anyone. Shock.
To my knowledge, Ian and Hutch have never interacted. I believe he is calling Hutch a loser because he opposes the far left, and specifically, he opposes Hassan. And probably because he supports Ethan Klein, too.
Hassan?
The bar seems pretty fucking low for Ian to call someone a loser. So if you're labeled...
Not nice, dude. You know what they say about stones and glass houses, right? Huh? You know what I'm saying?
The loser by iDubbbz, you're more than likely...
I didn't have a joke. Sometimes I'll just start saying stuff and I like hope I have a joke and I didn't. So what the fuck?
Likely more successul than he is.
What the fuck?
Or you've agreed with Ethan Klein in the past.
With this guy? Like,
and it's funny that iDubbbz has levels to this somehow because he says Hutch isn't the biggest loser possible. So let's do a little game. Let's make a tier list. Hello everyone, welcome to the iDubbbz losers tier list.
My favorite tiers were Frogan's. She did a good job crying. Casey John, number 2. Just kidding. Crying is so sad.
So let's take a look at our tiers that we got. So at the top we have Daddy.
Maybe of the Kingdom. Some people like that one.
These are the people that iDubbbz respects the most amongst everyone else. Under that we have Kings and Queens. So people that iDubbbz really...
Maybe the King of Queens.
...appreciates. People that iDubbbz considers to be absolute winners. And people who he respects quite a bit. Or not enough to be his daddy. And under that we have neutral. You know, some people that iDubbbz, you know, he neither likes nor dislikes. Under that we have loser.
I was thinking that these are his like Denny's patrons, you know? Like he has different tiers. But I'm sadly mistaken. Oh, this guy's alive.
Which is pretty much anyone that disagrees with him. And at the bottom we have, you know what? How about we say enjoys hummus? That sounds pretty bad too. All right, first up we have Stevie and Madi from 90 Day Fiancé. Okay, so right off the bat, iDubbbz fucking hate
Iran people. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Hates these guys a lot. Simply because Madi likes certain aspects of America more than Iran. That's
I like most aspects of America over Iran, personally. I just know American government do be sucking sometimes. And I don't feel like getting into any complicated conversations. My brain hurts. Okay, we're kind of having an off stream today. No, I just don't really talk about that shit right now.
That's basically it. So because of that, he's gonna go.
You know, oil intervention and all that stuff, and destabilizing governments and that, and all those things. You know,
go to the absolute bottom. Next up, we have Hassan Parker. We all know what iDubbbz thinks about his daddy Hassan, so he's gonna go to the top tier, of course. Next up, we have Ela Klein. iDubbbz is obviously very envious of Ela's success with Teddy Fresh and the podcast, of course. And iDubbbz always hates how successful and wealthy Ethan and Ela are. So just because of that alone, they're going in hummus. Next up, we have Ethan Klein himself. Now, Ethan Klein, I feel like could go either way. iDubbbz is obviously obsessed with Ethan and his podcast. And Anisa probably watches every episodes, and they're way too up to date with the podcast.
True.
So depending on how you can see this, Ethan could probably go on.
Well, I think that they're kind of dependent on the hate from the podcast too. Like that's where they get like most of their viewers from like the podcast hating them. So
Daddy or enjoys hummus, but I think iDubbbz's hatred grows more and more each day.
And they haven't even like properly monetized it, dude. I really feel like they could have like made a fucking React channel and they could have put their reacts on there and people would have like watched their reacts through that. But
even more than his obsession for Ethan, so I'm gonna put him in enjoys hummus. No. Next up, we have Uma Palma, which is pretty much iDubbbz's only friend right now.
That's just not a real name, dude. I don't believe it.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Who the fuck is Uma Palma?
Hey, it's Alex the Fiction, dude.
I'll play a quick clip for you, just so you know.
Why do you're going to play the same fucking clip, aren't you?
Who we're dealing with here.
You know.
I don't understand. Why are you beefing with this fucking guy, Alex? Because I can tell you're beefing with this guy somehow. This is the third time you played this fucking clip, but I know it's on purpose.
But, you know, just like snark this, H3 that, whatever. And it's just like I need to let my brain breathe.
I love how this guy's trying to come to terms with the fact that he's very terminally online and we're just bullying him. It's fucking crazy to me. Yeah.
For Christ's sake.
He's like the most normal guy online right now.
So
like this is the most normal guy interacting with H3 stuff right.
Just trying to get some air in there, and so I've just been cutting off a little bit at a time. We'll see how it's going.
So yeah, that's basically Ian's best friend, and we're gonna put him in the kings and queens.
You just hate him? Is it because he banned you? Is it because that guy banned you, bro? Is that what the fucking problem is?
Oh, next up we have Hutch. We should have started with Hutch. Now, obviously, since Hutch hates Hassan, his daddy, he's gonna go in a loser. Sorry, Hutch. Next up we have the Kino Casino. And I gotta think
this is from iDubbbz perspective. Okay, now I understand.
It was because without iDubbbz, I would have never discovered these people. Since one of the co-hosts is fat, they're gonna—
Is that a good thing?
They go on the worst tier list possible. They're gonna go and enjoys hummus.
Damn.
Next up we have Saint Nicholas Stereo. And since Saint Nick is fat, he's gonna go in the worst tier list possible.
Damn, I probably won't make it to the list. I don't think iDubbbz. I don't think he knows who I am, dude. Too obscure.
Enjoys hummus.
I don't think I talk enough. Oh, well, there I am. I don't think I talk enough about these people for them to like really care.
And next up we have Papa Gut.
True.
And Papa Gut's fat, so we all know how iDubbbz feels about fat people.
True.
So he's gonna go and enjoys hummus. And just to clarify, there's nothing wrong with being fat.
What?
But again, this is how iDubbbz would rank people. And we all know iDubbbz is a very superficial man. So that's the first thing he'll see in them.
He's super something, dude.
And because of that and his fat phobia, he'll put them at the bottom. Oh, next up we have the brilliant researcher Madison Harnish. And since she made a video that was critical against Ethan Klein, she's a king and queen. All right, that's the only reason.
That's so beautiful.
The only reason iDubbbz interacts with her. And of course, we have Anisa Joma. And
oh yeah, I forgot about Madison Harnish. That's Cruel World. CWAM. I think. I don't care. It's like the opposite of GWAM.
No one controls iDubbbz life more than Anisa. No one does iDubbbz respect more than Anisa. And, of course, we can't forget about that giant strap-on she wanted to use on iDubbbz.
Whoa, wanted to? Why didn't she?
Daddy tier it is. And this here is the iDubbbz tier list. By the way, guys, thank you so much for watching the video up until this point. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts and consider becoming a member. All right, let's get back to the video. Enough of this silly nonsense.
I don't really know what to do with this boss fight. So fucking stupid.
Okay, so throughout the stream, I noticed iDubbbz takes tons and tons of pauses, just looking at chat or looking at something on his screen or having a total brain fart. So I thought it would be fun to go into Premiere Pro, remove all the pauses, and see how much of the stream is just pauses. This isn't 100% scientific because this does not take into account all the pauses simply between sentences and normal speech. But at the same time, it doesn't remove all the times where it's 90 Day Fiancé just playing or when his copyright music is just blasting. So hopefully that's going to even it out just a bit. So ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, take your bets. How many minutes of this 5.5 hour stream is just pauses? So I've gone into Premiere Pro and this is what we get. The 5 hour and 26 minutes and 48 second stream, when taking out all the pauses, turns into 4 hours, 13 minutes, and 13 seconds. That's 73 minutes, or 1 hour and 13 minutes of nothing, absolutely nothing, that Premiere Pro thought was appropriate to remove. Now I want to take this experiment even
That's crazy, brother.
further. How much of this broadcast is just filler words like Premiere Pro determined there were 716 filler words throughout the 5 hour and 30 minute broadcast. Of course, this will also include the 90 Day Fiancé transcript, which is embedded into the video as well. And ultimately, taking out the filler words only added another 7 minutes, so nothing too significant. So total time of filler words and pauses accounts for 80 minutes, or 1 hour and 20 minutes of this 5 hour and 26 minute broadcast.
Okay, so these are pauses, right? Does the pause, though, does that really count other people's content? You know what I mean? Probably not, because it just takes out delays. Because, I mean, that's one of the things, too. I mean, you know, we do be reacting here. We should have lost that fucking fight 1,000%, but we do be reacting here. But, I mean, you know, when the video is playing, it's kind of debatable. Undebatable.
So, take what you will from this analysis, but personally...
Take what you will from this anal cis?
I think it's fucking bananas that much time is just literally nothing. Nothing goes on in this show for 80 minutes. 80 minutes. Anyways, let's continue back.
What about when the music's going on? Does the music, is that going to count the pause? Like when you have like the intro in the beginning, you know?
To the stream. The Touch-a-Bag saga continues.
Right, what do we do here?
Cheek claps. I'm going to tell you right now, anyone saying free Touch-a-Bag gets an automatic sus labeling, so you're not helping your cause.
Next, iDubbbz loses control of...
Bro, I think that the people I'm playing with are fucking dumb as shit. Because, like, there's fucking big glowing piss orbs in the fucking map, and they're not clicking anything.
The chat.
See, your
music doesn't count? Okay. Gotcha. Really? It takes out the music, too? Okay.
You're also on your last leg there, pal. Okay. Chat today is fucking on one.
He's gonna end up banning, like, everybody that would want to interact with him, trolling or otherwise. What the fuck?
Lose it. Or are you naming a bunch of shit guys? That's what I'm saying. Here, listen. I might need to just start nuking the chat.
Dude. It was very American of him.
Dude. They're coming out of nowhere. What the fuck? Why do you need to call a person a loser? You can just say you disagree with them. Yeah, but if they're a loser, I'm going to call them a loser.
Kind of valid. Kind of valid.
You know, it's one of these things where, like, if I disagree with, like, I don't know,
I like that.
5% of what a person says, then maybe
they're just gay.
Maybe I won't call them a loser. But if you surpass that threshold, then it's like, okay, now you've gone into loser territory.
If you disagree with more than 5% of what someone
5%'s a lot, dude.
else thinks, that makes them a loser to you. That
based
doesn't make any sense. So in iDubbbz perfect world,
based what?
He wants everyone to agree with them between 100% and 95% of all issues on all things. Isn't that what an echo chamber is? Personally, I also like being around like-minded individuals.
Maybe he's just talking about stuff that you normally wouldn't agree with. I don't know, like politics. I don't know. I think he's just saying words because he gets upset when people dislike him on the stream. I think that's all it is.
But my preferences to differing opinions would probably range around 5% to 20%.
Depends on what the differing opinion is, right? Everything has a different value. If you have a different opinion on how, like, what pizza should taste like, I don't care. If you have a difference of opinion on, you know, whether you should stand or sit while wiping, obviously you should stand. Duh, makes more sense to me. You know,
of either people I interact with or content creators I enjoy. I wouldn't go as low as 0% because that means me and this person, this theoretical person, will agree 100% on everything. That just sounds lame. Doesn't that sound lame? And if my disagreements with someone go past 20%, I wouldn't necessarily make them out to be a loser. They can just be different, and I think that's fine. These concepts
differences
sound and seem really basic to me, personally. And I don't know why it's such a struggle for iDubbbz. I'll tell you the real reason.
He's just a good empathy guy.
iDubbbz feels the need to call everyone a loser.
Hey, I'm iDubbbz. You might remember me from when I used to make popular videos on the internet. I like to call people a loser because everyone on the internet...
I love that it's like the worst AI you could possibly find.
Internet calls me a loser now. Anyways, that's my story. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Alex the Fiction. He actually makes interesting videos. I love you. Cheers.
I agree with this. I agree with this message.
iDubbbz bans another chatter.
Damn.
Seed, you've been marked sus since you walked in here, dude. That ain't a surprise. Here, I'll give you a classic line that I invented.
Cool.
Oh, brother, kick rocks.
Even the camera starts to get bored at one point and loses focus.
It's a little too late. Cam's a little blurry.
Late, baby,
yeah, I'm a little
now it's too late.
Not into the rim of focus.
Dumpster farted over here. But we got it.
It's how I do the rim of focus.
This is beautiful.
Good enough.
Oh shit! I just said I just accidentally pulled. He didn't refocus anything. Was he trying to have his his phone autofocus or the camera autofocus and just didn't work out?
iDubbbz talks about playing games with his mods.
It seems like fun, but me and the mods played that.
We just played games by yourself. What if you did that?
Wizarding game last night. It's called Yap Yap.
Did you play it on stream?
Only one Yap Yap in here is you, iDubbbz.
Hello.
iDubbbz is mad at another chatter.
Bipolar Express. I'm gonna have to.
Did he call iDubbbz Bipolar Express? That'd be so funny.
To ask you to stop spamming, please. I know the kitten emoji is very cute looking.
And then the
I want to see what the spam looks like, Alex. Like, what is the person actually spamming, or is he just like putting it in there and having fun and being excited, and iDubbbz is getting like fucking tilted over it?
next portion of the stream is just iDubbbz in his chat talking about video games.
Nice.
iDubbbz finally bans touch-a-bags.
I was too lazy to time out touch-a-bag again. Oh, okay. You just banned him this time.
Why don't you just do it yourself, dude? Like, I mean, I have some people modded in the chat. It's mostly because, like, I like those people. But, like, you know, you don't have a huge, like, you don't have, like, a whole lot going on in your chat, right?
Good. That's...
that was my edit. Oh, you don't have access to chat. Oh, is it because you got banned so you can't see the chats? Is that how that works? I don't know if that's how it works.
Worth it. Yeah. He's having a fun time.
Next, iDubbbz has the strangest take from Star Wars I've ever heard.
Jabba the Hutt. Dude, that's his name.
That's true. You got it. He's right.
There's a big gross guy who slithers around. Dude, that is so weird. Like, thinking back to Princess Leia getting, like, chained up to this big slopper.
Like, slopper. I like that. It's funny.
Like, that shit is so gross.
Yeah, that is gross. I think that was the point of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think it fucks up a lot of our heads, man. Because, like, I remember thinking that, like, that shit was kind of hot when I was younger. And I'm like...
It's even more fucked up if you realize that Jabba also got you for a horrible drug addiction. That might have been inappropriate.
Yeah, they really were. Oh, they were priming us for Harvey Weinstein
That was
shit.
Like the first, like, canary in the coal mine for Harvey.
God damn.
I don't know if it's that deep. I think it's been a pretty classic trope to make bad guys sexual predators in some capacity. But okay.
Like, picture this. There's this disgusting blob of a man.
Yeah.
And
he has a hot chick attached to him.
That has no say in the matter.
And it's just normal in this world.
Yeah, he was a bad person.
Like,
he was a bad guy. I don't know if he's a bad guy. Did you know that?
It would be nice if, like, Harrison Ford, maybe it does happen, but if Harrison Ford, like, saw that shit in the movie and he was just like, oh god, dude, that's fucking cringe.
Sorry, this is probably the dumbest iDubbbz take I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay? Jabba the Hutt's a bad person. He's a bad character. He's a bad guy. So the movie makes it like wrong that he chained her up and put her in a fucking metal bikini. That's like the whole point. You guys are like reverse media like literacy. And then also she like kills him herself and you're like, I wish Harrison Ford would have said something in the scene to establish it's bad. Why do we need the male character to do that? She's also like, she kills him. Like, that's pretty bad. She's not even like a damsel in distress. This is just the dumbest fucking take from this guy. I don't understand it. What the fuck? Okay.
If he did something like that, I would feel a little bit better about it.
Okay.
And I'm not even a Star Wars fan, but I really highly doubt iDubbbz is interpreting this scene correctly. Does iDubbbz think the scene is trying to glorify sex slaves? Jabba the Hutt is a crime lord. Of course he's going to be an objectifying piece of shit.
If you wanted to go into like a different conversation, there's a conversation to be had about how media will be really lazy when it comes to how it portrays bad guys. Like they'll just be like, oh, he's a rapist or he's some kind, you know what I mean? Like you could talk about that where it's like, oh, you have to kind of spur on the trauma of women who might have been sexually assaulted just to establish a character is bad. It could be triggering. And it's also really lazy. Like you could do something like that if you wanted to. But these guys give you like the, oh, it's really bad. Oh, yeah, thanks, man. We knew that.
Are they suggesting that any sexual material in the PG-13 movie would prep someone for Harvey Weinstein? Or is it just because of the slave outfit? None of this makes any sense. It's blowing my fucking mind. Especially because Anisa runs an OF, has outfits and images much more revealing, and can be found by anyone 13 and under. And again, it's unfortunate a lot of her images have leaked. I honestly would recommend doing the DMCA process for these leakers, because from what I've heard, websites like OF have tools to do so easily.
What is happening right now?
iDubbbz's own logic, Anisa and Ian are prepping their audience to be Harvey Weinstein by the next Harvey Weinstein, which is an insane take, right? I don't think that's what's happening at all. Princess Leia's depiction in Jabba's palace clearly symbolizes moral decay, and I think it's okay to find this look attractive. And I personally don't think Anisa's OF is contributing to anyone being primed for the next Harvey Weinstein, even though her depiction of herself is several degrees more explicit than Princess Leia in Star Wars. So I guess the question is, how old was iDubbbz when he thought watching this scene was inappropriate? Because if he saw the movie before he was 13, he really has no one to blame but his parents for his sexual awakening, and for him thinking watching this scene corrupted his brain. Or I guess that's how iDubbbz sees himself. Since he was exposed to Star Wars, he now has a psychosexual obsession with the BDSM community. At 1 hour and 3 minutes, iDubbbz just decides to randomly shit on Snoop Dogg, which I thought was funny.
I think, isn't Snoop Dogg an asshole? I'm pretty sure Snoop Dogg is MAGA, so it's valid to shit on Snoop Dogg.
They'll just bring on... I think I'm getting confused because for the Olympics and shit, they're just going to bring on random people that we don't give a fuck about, like Snoop Dogg. Bringing Snoop Dogg to, like, commentate
yeah, this guy's a fucking asshole. Okay, I see what's happening.
Or try some Olympic activities. Dude, I'm sick of seeing Snoop Dogg in things.
Maybe valid.
But, like, we do not care. It's so annoying. It's like, guys, this is the weed guy, guys. Like, cool. Yes, I get it. He's a fish out of water. Crazy.
Next, iDubbbz has a discussion on the Olympics and the country payouts and the Haitian outfits. At 1 hour and 16 minutes.
You know, I went to the Olympic Museum when I went to Lake Placid. It's interesting.
iDubbbz says only ugly and lonely people call him a cuck. Like, dog, the amount of cope is fucking insane.
Dude, it's so depressing. The amount of people, like, it is...
What the fuck is happening?
It is like 1-to-1 consistent every single time someone says cuck or like something related to like women or my relationship. You go to their profile, it's either some like religious nonsense like a
True. I mean, a lot of people who criticize Ethan or iDubbbz probably are fucking cringe, but he's more cringe, so.
Bible quote, or they're just insanely lonely and ugly, or a combination of all three. It's quite depressing.
Okay.
Off to work. Have a good day, everybody. Later, Schadenfreude. Good luck. I hope today isn't an overwhelming one.
I guess this is what iDubbbz has to tell himself to go to sleep at night. Unfortunately, iDubbbz would label me in the ugly category based on how I look. Yeah. And when iDubbbz says ugly, he means physically, okay? Don't tell me some bullshit or like Anisa and iDubbbz are going to say, oh, we meant ugly on the inside. No, this is a superficial comment made by superficial people, okay? We all...
Not nice, dude. They're so mean, you know?
all know exactly what you mean. Don't try to switch it up now. If you meant ugly on the inside or have an ugly character, you would have used those words. But no, you went with the physical attributes of looking at someone's page, okay? Which includes the bio, the fact that they aren't with a person, and because you think they're ugly. That's what you meant by what you said.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that this is one of those things where it's like, oh, they're being hypocritical because they're calling somebody ugly. I guess so. I don't know. I think at this point, like we're dark woke now, baby.
iDubbbz.
All right,
this is where we get cucked, for iDubbbz, I know some people that iDubbbz would label as conventionally attractive, and I'll let them tell their thoughts on iDubbbz and his relationship.
Ian, you're a fucking cuck.
Wow, that's crazy.
iDubbbz, you're a cuck,
Do
bro.
I like know how to play this game? Like, I'm so confused.
Cuck. Loser. Cuck bitch. Loser iDubbbz. Your wife likes hustling more than you.
He gets triggered so easily by the chatters. I cannot believe he gives these chatters so much time.
We have a very weird comment. Low Cost John says, what are you even talking about? Used to look up to how you didn't give a fuck about anything. I really... dude, there's plenty of people...
I mean, listen, I don't understand. He just responds to every hate comment. Why don't you just ban them and go on? Like, the bit's kind of old at this point. I think that's their only thing that they do, though, is like farm their own hate comments. It's very strange behavior. Like, just move on.
Who don't give a fuck about anything. All right. They're called family annihilators. They're called school shooters. Actually, a lot of them do give a fuck, which is why they want to take it out on others. But if you want to find someone like that, there's plenty of people that are like that. So strange. Why the fuck would you want to like follow someone who doesn't give a fuck about anything? It's also just a lie as well. A lot of the people who are projecting the appearance online of not giving a fuck about anything, they give a huge...
Well, I don't think you don't have to not care about anything. Just like, why get into a constant like interaction over and over again with everybody that like hates you? I don't understand that. Like all the time, especially if you're not going to monetize it.
Huge fuck. That's like all they care about is like optics and how people are seeing them.
Well, optics is probably smart to care about, just to be clear.
So it's just a play. You watching the YouTuber or streamer that seems like they don't give a fuck about anything. When the camera turns off, they give loads of fucks.
Probably, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's how it like always works. Like you're going to care, but you're going to try to be more like numb to the criticism, I guess, and try to care less about the criticism. Because it's not really worth acknowledging it online. So you're just like, yeah, whatever. You know?
It's just like it's a performance.
Minutes later, he's still talking about this troll.
Also, if you like the premise, Low Cost John, of like not caring and being apathetic about everything, why are you here? Yeah. Seems like you care. Seems like there's a lot of care in your heart.
I love that. There's so much caring and empathy in my heart.
But you only like your entertainers to not care about anything.
What is this? What is happening here? Like, why does he care so much about what they have to say?
Rules for thee, not for me.
Did he ever use the dragon again? I guess not, dude. I guess he only used the dragon like one time. That's kind of fucking sad.
So now we could do the long-awaited analysis of their 90-day fiancé portion of the stream.
Okay, I think we might have one episode left.
No!
It's weird. I don't know. It's showing...
Good thing you didn't binge watch.
Yeah, when I'm seeing this, it stops at episode 10.
Is it still going?
It might be actively going, but there was a big break. Oh.
Gravity fed water.
Dude, woke alert. Woke alert. Brothman.
I find it so weird to be so like into like watching DMCA content on stream like that. Like I don't get it. It's like a waste of your fucking time.
This show exploits immigrant stories for entertainment. Woke alert.
Yeah.
I feel like you can criticize 90 Day Fiancé.
I mean, I guess that is kind of true, you know? It's a little bit true. That's a fine criticism to have, I guess. I mean, they go to like immigrants, I guess, from other countries that don't want to be there anymore, and it creates like entertainment and a willingness to stay with people that might be kind of like loserish. But the problem is that you'd have to acknowledge that that country is rough to live in order to have that take, which they dismiss basically instantaneously.
Unsafe for taking advantage of immigrants. I don't really watch the show, but I'm sure there's got to be some component of exploitation here, as most shows tend to do, or most of these types of shows tend to do. And I think that's fine. You don't really have to make such a big deal out of a chatter having a dissenting opinion of you. If you think 90 Day Fiancé is perfectly fine, that's okay. If you think it has certain flaws with it on how it exploits the guests or the stars, that's fine too. You can still enjoy the show even if you think so. Okay, so here's the big question from this 90 Day Fiancé portion of the stream. Is what iDubbbz and Anisa are doing considered fair use? It's actually a lot tougher.
Probably not. They're mostly just, they don't really react very much. So no, it wouldn't be really considered fair use. It's also one of those things where like, when you're in, I feel like there's a difference between YouTube videos versus non-YouTube videos too. It's kind of like the buy-in when you're in YouTube to some degree. It's like, hey, it's a community-driven thing, and you know, a lot of times we're reacting to like low-effort slop. Not really. This video isn't that, but you know what I mean. And there's like a community thing. You're just watching TV shows on like from a different platform. It's like a totally different thing
to decide than you would expect. And I think it honestly would be a toss-up. They do provide some commentary throughout that isn't just about the show. So there is a level of transformation, But is it transformative enough? That's what the courts would have to decide. Unfortunately, they do watch the whole thing, and people who watch the iDubbbz version will not necessarily be encouraged to watch the original. And nowhere throughout the stream that I hear them saying, oh, go support the original, I hope you watch your own version of 90 Day Fiancé alongside us. Nothing like that. If a DM...
They do react a lot, but the substance of the commentary is lacking and they steal the heart of the source material. Oh, dude. Oh. I don't know, man. I think that they just suck and they're wasting their times reacting to stuff that they can't put on like a fucking stream. They can't put on a fucking, like, make a video out of.
DM strike were to occur on the iDubbbz channel, I don't believe they would fight it and they would just bow down and accept the strike. I honestly had some more
You get strikes on Twitch for doing that? Is that like actually a thing?
notes regarding the whole 90 Day Fiancé reaction, but honestly, if you don't care about the show, it's not going to be worth discussing and it's not your vibe. But if you like the show, you might like watching iDubbbz watch 90 Day Fiancé. That's just the bottom line, because it's mostly just the show. And overall, throughout the 90 Day Fiancé segment, there's the normal stuff, like some Ethan Klein commentary and some trolls here and there.
A lot of Ethan Klein commentary, huh?
But nothing really worth mentioning. Like I said, there really wasn't too much of significance here. It was a very basic stream. If you like 90 Day Fiancé commentary, give it a try. Even Anisa's and Ian's most stupid takes throughout watching 90 Day Fiancé I did not find them stupid enough or crazy enough to really include here. There's actually one more thing iDubbbz wants to do before the stream ends. Can you guess what it is?
Jack off? Does he want to jerk his penis off?
Fine by me.
We'll end it though by doing a couple Erdls.
Oh my god. I guess I should have guessed, huh?
Thankfully, it only lasts for about 10 minutes, and that was day 4.
Erdls.
You know what's funny is my notes slowed down significantly once Anisa joined, and they were just talking about 90 Day Fiancé.
Is Anisa more entertaining? Is that what it is?
And Anisa didn't say anything nearly as cringy or as crazy as Ian. Except when they were talking about Star Wars. That shit was stupid. Alright, one more day left, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Let's get into it. Ian didn't tease anything about what's going to happen on the next stream, so we're just going to start.
Have a wonderful Valum.
Why don't they just stream together? Like, I don't understand why they separate themselves. Why don't they just stream together, like, at the same time or play a game? Isn't there, like, It Takes Two type of games that you could play together and you could have a fun time with? They both stream anyway.
Time.
It's not like one of them doesn't want to stream because they don't want to be a creator. They both want to be creators.
I must.
Valentine's Day.
Bye, bye, bye. Friends, no.
You're so fucking weird.
Friends, no. Money, no.
Friends, no money, no. It's a very beautiful message.
And enemies list growing by the day.
Damn.
Alright.
It doesn't really seem like something you'd want, does it?
Here we are, the last day, and we started off again looking at the corn husks. So Sundays
You know, country boys make do with those corn husks.
titles Eyes Closed Sunday. I have no idea what this means. So spoiler alert, nothing about the text on screen is actually going to happen, by the way. Pretty sure he had no plan for the stream. Also, this is less of a criticism.
Let's see, 1 to 2 hour recap of the news. Smoke, piss, drink, stretch, Kegels, jump squat. Okay, Kegels.
Of iDubbbz and more of a criticism on OBS. But whenever he does his Big Bang Theory transition, there is always one frame that remains, and it always looks funny whenever it happens. I'm not sure if that's iDubbbz fucking up, or I think OBS just sucks with transitions, but
I don't know, maybe it's iDubbbz.
Just wanted to point that out, because I found it funny.
I feel like other people do it without a problem, so.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's 7:19 a.m. where I'm living.
Why does he stream so early? Why does he stream so early?
And I usually don't have my eyes open at this hour.
Okay.
So iDubbbz
just need to get in like an early stream.
Is experimenting with new time slots, which is good. I encourage, all content creators to experiment with different time slots.
But
I guess we are today because I'm streaming earlier than usual. I started at 3:24. I was streaming for a long time. What the fuck?
I'm doing it for you, the people in Iceland, the people in Sweden, the people in Scotland.
This is more pathetic than I think you guys realize. I hate to be like super mean, but this is more pathetic than you guys realize because what's happening is iDubbbz is like, oh, I'm going to stream at a different time. Or maybe he's just up early and he just felt like streaming. But if he's trying to stream for like a different time to see if he can pull more viewers in, that's the problem. It's like that's not his time slots aren't really the problem. It's the lack of his ability to plug his stream productively through like posting streams. Excuse me. So like clips or stream segments.
The people in England, the people in Morocco, the people in England, the people in Wakanda, the people in
what the fuck was that?
Iceland, the people in England, the people in Wakanda, the people in Morocco.
What is happening? Am I on fucking drugs? What is this? Why does he keep repeating?
Pig Bumpy says greetings, cuck.
So at the top of this
got it.
Stream, he's already getting trolled. And at this point,
why read the troll, dude? Why read the fucking troll? What is he doing?
Starting to wonder, why does he do this? Is it because Hassan likes to call out chatters during his streams? I don't know. I've never seen a Hassan stream, but I imagine that's what he does.
Sometimes he gets one guide, sure. I don't understand why he responds, though. I guess he's just too sensitive.
But if that's what Hassan does, the difference...
I think it was an editing error by Alex. Maybe he did it for the memes. Maybe he did it for the memes, dude.
Says he's one of the biggest Twitch streamers, so his viewers are expendable. iDubbbz are not. He should keep every viewer, even if they are writing silly shit.
They're not expendable, dude. He's gotta catch up with Asmongold, bro.
To him. Yeah, iDubbbz, we can tell you don't prepare for anything.
Okay.
Epic Asmongold stream, am I right?
Okay, so I didn't. Usually I do some of my preparation in the morning, so I didn't have. It's not as if I even fucking prepare, really. Truly.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
iDubbbz recaps his Valentine's night.
But I will say that we watched a movie last night.
Wow.
Valentine's Day movie. It was so romantic, guys.
That's beautiful. I've been watching The Pit with my wife. It's pretty good. Good show.
It was oozing romance. We watched Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. And let me just say, if you have the opportunity to go and see it, especially in theaters, I recommend you do.
His brain moves so slow. He talks about his hate on Twitter from his proposal story that he shared a few days ago.
I've been getting a lot of heat lately on Twitter from incels getting mad.
Ooh. The proposal story was so boring and uneventful. So I don't even understand what they're complaining about.
Because the thing about incels that I don't think people realize...
You know what iDubbbz should do? Okay, he might need a little time magic for this one. But maybe if he could somehow make it so his stream plays 25% faster. Masterpiece. You know? That'd be so beautiful.
I don't even think they realize is that they're like overly romantic about shit. Like needlessly over romantic. And so my
Oh, did they just drop the last episode on the second season? Fuck, we're still on the first season. Don't give me any spoilers.
I saw this on Jake Chinatown's Twitter. He like quote tweeted it and said pretty damning stuff. Because some incel account was saying that my proposal was like horrible or something like that. And they
This is basically an incel, kinda, yeah. I feel like he doesn't fuck us. I don't know, man. Maybe it's inappropriate. Do they even like each other?
I don't know. It had like 1,000+ likes on it. But it's just like the most boring clip of me basically saying like, yeah, like the proposal didn't go exactly to plan, but it wasn't as if I gave a shit or Anisa gave a shit. And I'm like, these incels care more about my proposal, my mid-proposal, than I or my wife do.
I think it clearly bugs him that so many people think his proposal was funny, and he just can't stop coping. He'll probably label me and
he responds too much to this stuff. I don't know. Why not? I don't know. Whatever. I keep saying it, but like monetize stuff. Like, okay.
So I can't really comment on that. But I guarantee
make money, iDubbbz.
if I asked that community of baddies if iDubbbz's proposal story was funny and horrible, they would likely agree.
Cuck.
And he seems to have...
Are those people that like know who iDubbbz are? Alex, are you part of like an anti-iDubbbz thought group?
Horrible. They would likely agree.
Alex, do you have motion? Is this Alex? I feel like you're friends with all these anti-iDubbbz people. What the hell?
Cuck.
Damn. I know you, dude. I know the kind of man you are.
And he seems to have no problem shitting on Ethan Klein's proposal story. What, are certain things off limits? Pot calling the...
They're in Alex's circle. That's what I'm saying to you, dude. So I'm telling you, Alex has fucking motion, dude.
Kettle black.
Well, it's the closest they'll ever get to a proposal since they gotta critique it while they can. It's true. It is just strange to me what feels like the quantity, but I gotta remember that a lot of it is botting. Because how the fuck can you be that passionate about a stranger's mid-proposal? Like, what the fuck?
And it's extreme cope to call it botting. I knew when I was watching that moment it's gonna get clipped. And I also gotta say, just because you like a...
Yeah, I mean, that is a good point. He should probably be at the point where he understands what will and will not get clipped when he says stuff. So, you could argue that he's just kind of almost asking for it at a certain point.
Video on Twitter, that does not equate to being extremely passionate.
Those ladies are A3 super fans. One is my girlfriend. Dude, other one is my best friend. Bro, I told you, Alex has fucking motion, dude. Oh my god, dude. Alex is fucking going crazy.
About the clip. And I gotta say, you don't need bots to farm engagement off iDubbbz. But if this video does well, he'll probably blame the bots too.
But I think my brain has made it feel rare that people who are online are married.
The part is true. I'm getting my ass stuffed.
I know it shouldn't be that way. I know a lot of people, earn their bread online. A lot of people are working remotely and they just work exclusively online.
iDubbbz is surprised a ton of people online are married. I think it's because everyone he criticizes, he calls an incel. And because his chat is gaslighting him, of course.
Because you've been surrounded by incels your whole career? That's true. No, that is true.
This is not going well.
But thankfully, he does kind of come to the right conclusion eventually. But I bet he's still going to call everyone that hates him an incel moving forward.
Well, they might be. A lot of incels inside this group. What is happening?
I have more married people around me than my brain wants to give them credit.
Maybe. There are a lot of unmarried people online, though.
So iDubbbz is discussing that it's problematic to pretty much, constantly A-log lolcows. And I agree.
It seemed like some people were finally waking up to the idea that it's fucking weird and creepy to be following this guy online and to watch part 1000 of some guy essentially cyber stalking Chris Chan. And I'm like, yes, it is weird. Thank you for acknowledging it. Can we all get on the same page?
I think it is weird that so many people document everything iDubbbz does or everything Chris Chan did, but it's...
Yeah, well, there's a difference, though. Well, I mean, this guy might actually have a TBI, but like Chris Chan has autism. They had like a significantly negative impact on their life, like growing up, and it's just a very different interaction. iDubbbz has more of a support structure and everything, so there are two different types of lolcows. There's one with like disabilities, one without, and like iDubbbz obviously does not have a disability, so he's somebody I don't care if people lolcow on people like that,
Weird how much he can relate to Chris Chan, but he can't have that same empathy for someone like Ethan Klein.
Damn.
I gotta say, the people that obsess over Chris Chan, it may not be to the same degree as Ethan Klein's haters, but it's definitely within the same vein. He does really seem to pick and choose which content creators he thinks it's appropriate to A-log. It's also funny that now that he's been labeled a lolcow, he's out here trying to speak up for his fellow lolcow brothers and sisters. Too bad.
That's so beautiful. We love the rep. We love the rep, dude.
When he was popular, he didn't speak out about this in the past. Because I'm sure when he was popular...
Well, that makes sense. I mean, back then, things were very different. I wouldn't criticize him for that. I wonder if he would... care if he was popular, though. That's the question that I have. Who's the group leader? Because whoever the fuck... Oh, dude, I can't believe they picked the shittiest fucking DPS. This guy sucks.
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all with all the people making fun of Chris Chan. And I don't plan to cover iDubbbz much in the future.
It's more of like a new age thing to start caring about people with like disabilities on the internet getting bullied. So I wouldn't hold like iDubbbz to that one too much morally. Like, you know.
This is pretty much it. He or Anisa might try to force my hand by reacting to this video, but we'll see. I know they will.
I don't think they would. I don't think it would be a bad idea if they did, but they're not going to. They don't really react to anything meaningfully. They don't seem to do anything all day.
Watch every video about them. So hello there, Anisa and Ian.
Or maybe they'll watch it offline. They should just watch it online. You know, like say some stuff.
So the possibility is more than likely that I'll have to make a follow-up, but hopefully not. Someone has an interesting thought about iDubbbz's future content strategy, and I'm surprised he didn't shut this chatter down immediately, but he's actually hearing him out.
Andy Lo-Fi says, have you ever considered debating any people that don't share your controversial political beliefs?
What belief does he have that is controversial? What?
That may be a good way to shut down the haters. Right now, the general audience perceives you as insanely stupid. You should change that.
That's probably a fucking troll trying to get him to like trying to get him to do fucking debates just so that he gets memed on, but not really terrible advice, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, the general audience is insanely stupid. It's why so many of them heard my N-word take from nearly 10 years ago,
so much damage.
And they like cheered exuberantly because they're not with it. They didn't they weren't interested in the nuance of it. They were just kind of like, yeah, it seems good.
A debate arc would be extremely entertaining. I would love to see it. Oh my god. Can you imagine Ethan debating iDubbbz? We would be feasting on content for days. Nicholas Diorio might fucking explode if that happened.
Well, he would probably try to do more political debates. I don't know who the fuck he would debate. I don't think he would debate Ethan Klein. They'd probably agree on like everything anyway. I mean, that could be something to like revitalize his career, I suppose. But I just feel like it's not going to be Ethan Klein. What was he start with, like a random chatter? I don't know.
Another troll enters the chat.
Thank you, Wolfen. that guy was fucking... that guy was sus from the beginning, but you gotta... These people are crazy. Yeah.
iDubbbz discusses the private prison system, which, you know, I agree. We definitely need massive prison reform. But iDubbbz's take goes more along the lines of get rid of prisons entirely. iDubbbz discussed...
I'm surprised this guy's not criticizing like Asmongold every day. It's so weird. Like, it's so strange. I don't really get it. Especially if you want to be the White Hassan. Why wouldn't you just criticize Asmongold and like all those people in the slop sphere?
This is his new streaming strategy.
I thought this time slot was like taken up by Denims, or no one's online at this hour. It's pretty good. I should maybe fucking capture the 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. time slot.
Dude, so that kind of confirms what I was thinking, though. That he's worried about, he's trying to get more people to come and watch. So instead of doing stuff that could plug him more, he's going to stream at a certain time. It's so weird. What happened to Ryan Beard? I have no idea.
Dude, it is a lot more like TV. I'm realizing Twitch streaming. Like, because it's so competitive. Denims is sick, I think. Good. Fucking good.
Oh,
I hope she stays sick.
He discusses some A3 drama about how Ethan couldn't get a top PR firm.
It's kind of like an interesting like thought that he's having there. Like, oh, she's sick, I get her viewers. It's like, wouldn't you just want to try to take her viewers in general anyway? Oh, shit.
He's so extremely giddy whenever Ethan is upset. But I will say, even the worst day of Ethan Klein's career sounds so much better than the best day of iDubbbz's life.
Dang. You and CPS, am I right?
On their, a certain someone on their Instagram had the caption, they're responding to something on their Twitter that said, this is a serious message.
Is this blackface, dude? Is this blackface?
The PT. Please look into hiring outside help because Hassan/Snark's propaganda machine has become too powerful. The lies and misinformation needs to be stopped.
Whoa, did Ethan post that?
And the caption that went along with it was, Tom went to all the top PR firms a month or two ago, and they all rejected us. I'm literally more canceled than rapists and murderers. I'm genuinely close.
Kind of true. Yeah, Trump is literally president, so.
Close to giving up. I'm genuinely close to giving up is awesome. What a great thing to hear.
Him just talking about how problematic it was to follow every one of Chris Chan's moves.
It's so weird that you have all these creators that talk about how bad other people are, and then they just like, I don't know, dude. Why, like, it's fucking weird, dude. Go talk about something like more relevant than fucking Ethan Klein every other second.
Does not seem to register in his head now that he's talking about a chatter that's been watching all of Ethan Klein's stuff. Like, why can't he see that these two things are more similar than he's giving credit to?
How do you feel about the billboard of James Charles? It's just so fucking stupid. It's pathetic. He can only attempt to solve things by spending money. It's like, work on the show, make it more entertaining, don't harass people. Any of these things, like, cannot fathom operating in that way. Spending money? Yeah, I could do that.
This is such a dumb criticism, because the James Charles thing is stupid. Like, James Charles is not a predator. We understand that, like, James Charles was being fucking stupid when he was, like, 20 years old. We get it. Talked to a couple 16-year-olds. I understand that there was one that was, like, 14 when he was 18. Inappropriate, probably not predatory, very stupid, wasn't confirming ages. But, like, we get that. But then, and listen, I'm not trying to be that guy. We get like, oh, it's James Charles time. But like, we have some of the most vile pieces of fucking shit. We have like Tectone. He raped his ex-girlfriend. We haven't had a word about that from Ethan. And whatever, do your thing. We haven't had a word about Asmongold being a complete fucking disgusting piece of shit, like laughing at people getting fucking killed and downplaying like Alex Preddy murder, shit like that. We don't get a word on that, all within the area. But we do. We get James Charles. Nothing about Nuxtaku making the Discord server an NSFW channel for a 14-year-old. You know what I mean? It's like, these are all within the realm of shit you would have normally talked about. But, am I supposed to stay away from these things? Oh, okay. But we do get another James Charles thing. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. But the whole money thing, like, that's a stupid criticism. Like, he's not even right. Like, oh, well, he spends money and, so what are you talking about? Well,
Ian's perception of the H3 show is so divorced from reality. Ethan clearly has a vested interest in holding people like James Charles accountable. And why, you might ask? Well, Ethan has kids. Of course it's just gonna bother him. He's been doing stuff like this his whole career. Now that Denims went live...
Ethan doesn't care about that. James Charles isn't a threat to kids. It's because it's an easy dunk. Let's just be absolutely fucking clear.
Ian probably lost a big chunk of his viewers.
Denims just went live. Oh, man, we gotta, what do you call it?
Jesus Christ, what are we doing wrong here?
Denims just went live. Oh, man, we gotta, what do you call it? We gotta hack in. We gotta hack in.
Is he seriously fucking with us right now?
Yeah, when you reveal yourself to be a spiteful, poisonous prick, no one will want to be associated. Yeah, it's very... It's just bad, and it's hard not to be a big empathy guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's hard not to be a big empathy guy. Because
real big empathy guy here, guys.
Even in my content cop, I was a big empathy guy.
Big empathy guy.
We
do be loving empathy.
Big empathy guy. And, like, I understand, especially when you come from this world, like, you get so much attention.
You get so much empathy, guy.
From being, like, a hateful, nasty, overconfident piece of shit. And so, like, that being the strategy and, like, no self-reflection,
yeah, of course.
Like, I can see how it would lead to a big-time spiral. Where you just keep trying to do the same fucking thing that got you attention in the first place, but it's not the way to go. Especially when you have kids, especially when you've been doing this a long time. Like, it's so important to take a step back.
He is being the big empathy guy. How does he not see the irony that he sounds like he's talking about himself here? He acts like his content is bringing so much positivity into the world. It's not.
I guess he needs the cope, man. I guess he needs the fucking cope.
Nothing about what he's doing is making the world a nicer place or filling it with any positivity. And the only people who want to be associated with you is because you're being a spiteful prick to Ethan.
That's true. And now it's all gone, huh? It's all gone now. And he can't get anybody to fucking interact with him anymore, you know?
Think that Madison or Uma Palma would want to be associated with you if you weren't being critical on Ethan Klein?
Fucking Uma Palma, dude. Stop. It's so funny to me.
Where is the self-reflection of the content you're making now? Would iDubbbz really go back and watch one of his stream VODs and honestly tell himself that what he's making is good content? I feel like in another 5
It's amazing content, iDubbbz. Keep it up, bud. Keep it up, dude.
years, iDubbbz is going to reflect on all his time being a dickhead on Twitch and admit that this was a terrible and negative space for him to create content. And as you've seen throughout most of the Twitch streams, iDubbbz spends most of his time making fun of trolls, reacting to TikTok, YouTube videos, and talking about politics. Like, what is so fucking amazing about the content that you're doing? I gotta say, the only positive thing about the content I've seen so far is that he pet his dog.
Well, there's a nice big old lolcow network that was able to spawn around iDubbbz, so that's fun.
One time. And if I'm being really generous, at least he and Anisa aren't being toxic together on camera. As much as people make fun of them, their chemistry seems fine. And he's always calling himself a big empathy
That's so beautiful. Now, should I stand here or is this going to wipe us?
guy. I can't point to a single moment on any of the streams where he's expressed empathy, especially empathy where it matters.
Well, yeah, I mean, he has the easy empathy. He's empathetic when it's like it doesn't upset him. That's what fake empathy is. Like real empathy is like actually looking at somebody that you don't like, or you know it's hard for you to empathize with that situation. Going, okay, I can give some charity to this. That's what actual empathy is. He doesn't know how to do that. It's not real. It's like if you feel bad for a little girl with cancer. It's like, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. It's, you know what I mean? You know, but if you're able to empathize with like the really horrific pedophile, then you know you're a really good person. You know, basically every MAGA voter. So that's how we know that MAGA is like super empathetic.
But the thing is, he won't, because the people where the empathy should matter the most
Do we think you'll ever see Ian on the lolcow live? That'd be fucking crazy, huh?
don't exist within the 0 to 5% of differing opinions. Because as iDubbbz says, anyone who disagrees with him beyond 5% of his opinions will
Trisha Paytas shout out?
automatically be labeled a loser and will likely
shout out to TP
disqualify them from any empathy. I don't know what he thinks is going on in his head. He thinks he's fucking Mr. Rogers or something. All right, let's move on. So next, iDubbbz summarizes his boxing career.
But anyway, Ricegum didn't want to box, so I was in too deep already, or I thought I was in too deep. So then I fought Dr. Mike, Dr. Spike.
But I can't believe Dr. Mike did that show. Like, he was like the most popular person. He's such a good guy. And he fucking did your dumbass thing just for you to fuck yourself.
And, you know,
I wonder what Dr. Mike thinks of all the drama, you know?
I put up a good fight, but then I was hooked. I got the boxing bug.
I thought this guy hated boxing. What?
Back on talking about Edmund McMillan and eugenics again.
What the fuck? Why the hell are people shitting on Edmund McMillan and Ethan Klein? My best
Is Edmund McMillan the person that we learned about when we were watching that Birdman video because of the whole Asmongold thing?
fucking friend. What the fuck?
And now we're about an hour in, and it really doesn't seem like there's anything planned for the stream. iDubbbz is trying out a new character, which is just backwards hat, a wider sounding iDubbbz.
It's so stupid.
I didn't think he could sound more white, but he somehow
dude.
pulls it off.
Whoa, white slur?
And iDubbbz continues to talk to the trolls in his chat. He talks about some TV shows, nothing particularly interesting or noteworthy.
We do be liking TV shows.
For the next few minutes. Just really basic takes like, oh man, I can't believe Netflix cancels good shows after 2 seasons.
It's so crazy, right?
Riveting stuff, iDubbbz, riveting stuff. And I know I'm skipping a
riveting stuff because, you know, frogs
portion of the stream, but I really didn't have any good notes for anything that happened during the first hour and a half or so. And finally, the first activity that's not just chatting is discussing this ice punch video.
Student punches pro ice peer during Illinois walkout.
Whoa.
Nice.
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 Nice. Dude, you have to show the whole Chad fucking post there, bro. That thing is sick. Isn't that the kid that, isn't that fucking kid that mongs the other kid? It was so funny.
And they discussed the ice punch for a while. Next, we look at Ian's TikToks and Steve-O's insane take on immigrants.
Oh yeah, that shit was fucking crazy.
It's like the majority of them are murderers.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about? People who are illegally in America.
He's saying people who are illegally in America, the majority are murderers, did he say?
And
yeah, yep, that's exactly what he's saying, dude.
First, I wondered if it was out of context too, because the clip seemed suspiciously short. But credit to iDubbbz, he does go to the source and he does verify that he wasn't taken out of context. So I have way more notes for the rest of the stream about how iDubbbz is interacting with trolls.
It's crazy how you've never seen any of these takes, because iDubbbz doesn't do anything to advertise like the takes. Like, they're low effort, easy takes to be like, hey, Sivo said a dumb thing for sure, but like, why aren't you advertising these, dude? What is wrong with you? You're just like watching something on stream for 20 people or like a couple hundred people to watch, and then you're just leaving it forever at that point. What's the benefit of that?
8 more timestamps where iDubbbz does so, but I'm so sick of it at this point. I'm not going to include any more troll talk for the rest of the video. Next, iDubbbz goes over a TikTok about a man going through dementia.
Damn, you're talking the troll talk? You're so bored of the troll talk? That's crazy. iDubbbz, the most redeeming quality about you getting trolled is now boring, okay? Officially, you're boring, bro.
Actually, it's really sad. I'm not going to play the clip, but it's an interesting TikTok, and although his commentary is not the best, the TikTok is interesting enough to get you through this part.
Should we get an early Erdl out of the way? I think so.
I don't understand. This is an intentional meme? Like, is he making fun of Nick Shirley? I don't get it. What are we doing here?
Alright, I'm not even gonna like go crazy, but he does Erdls for the next 20 minutes.
Damn, dude. I don't understand the meme.
He does some good old-fashioned React content. But I gotta say, React is a bit generous, since he is mostly just listening to music for the next 30 minutes or so. Ian takes a bathroom break while playing copyrighted music.
Nice.
I do need...
Wait, that's the meta, guys. We're gonna start doing that. Just kidding.
To take a bathroom break. So we will go... What the heck? I will leave for 10-ish minutes.
Kind of a bathroom break? He's taking a shit? Damn.
And then we might even do a little longer than 4
How often does he take shits? I'm confused.
4 hours. We might keep it going. Not that much longer. Only like 30 minutes past the 4-hour mark, I think. Go apple break. Go break some apples. Go break your piss. Go break your piss open.
Ian, man, that's not your music. You can't just play someone else's music while you take a piss.
I can do it. I can do it.
Like, you have videos. You can play your old videos.
I'm capable.
And I'm pretty sure Anisa's right there.
That is true, actually. You could play your old videos. That's actually funny.
She's always just right off camera. She could take the reins for about 10 minutes or so. 2 whole songs play. He comes back for a second and says he wants coffee. Like, dude, just get the coffee.
Okay. So here's the deal.
All right, I'm bad.
I
love a good cup of coffee so much.
Decided that I want a coffee.
Okay.
It was a last minute decision, so I'm just gonna grab that really quick. It's fast. I use hot water and dehydrated coffee, so it's really quick.
I'm like, cupped so
Don't
hard.
be mad.
And when he
Sorry, I'm not understanding. What the fuck is dehydrated coffee? Isn't you just like put it inside of the coffee? Just put it inside of water or hot water? Okay, maybe that's what it is.
Finally comes back. Time for another Brooke Shark.
Yeah, yes, IBS. True.
Sharks video. I had to zoom in to see who this content creator is because iDubbbz never says their name and never gives them a shout out.
Damn, what an asshole. TikTok tests are toxic as fuck. Oh, that seems interesting.
Before I get too into it, let me tell you about today's sponsor, Chime. Today's video is sponsored by Chime.
I don't understand what instant coffee is. Why can't you just put beans inside the coffee? Inside of hot water and just shake it around in a cup? You can't do that?
I don't fucking care.
Time savings ahead for that's being addictive.
Damn, dude. iDubbbz breaks the golden rule. The golden React rule is we watch the ads. We always watch the ads, dude. That is the golden React rule. You have to watch the ads. iDubbbz violates it, dude. iDubbbz just violated the golden rule. It's fucked up.
God damn it.
Was it by the public as a way to curb the boredom?
I gotta say, it's
damn it. He skipped past the ad a few seconds after the ad. Oh my god. Oh my god.
super rude and bad streamer etiquette.
You like her? She seems awesome. All right, interesting. If you like any videos from her, you know, throw them at me. Maybe I'll take a look. What the fuck?
To just skip the content creator sponsor, especially if you enjoy their content regularly.
True.
And don't encourage your viewers to subscribe to them. Like, he thinks he's being funny, but this is his second time doing so, and he just sounds like a fucking dick. Where's the empathy?
Damn, this seems like a bad spot to put this boss. Anybody agree?
The iDubbbz. Shouldn't you, of all people, be able to understand how much effort went into making this video?
That's true. That's a good point. Fuck my mom's vagina. What the fuck, dude? Oh, why would you do this?
And you're just going to lazily react to it. And the rest of the stream is iDubbbz react to the video, doing relationship tests, and does the marriage game with Anisa.
That's so beautiful. What's the marriage game?
First
Are we really married?
question. Nave, feel free to answer too, but don't say it out loud until we flip.
I'll give my answers as well.
Here's my answer.
What is your partner's favorite color? I'm gonna say.
What's my wife's favorite color? Fuck, I don't even know. I think it's my penis.
Fuck, dude. I mean, it kind of depends. Because Anisa would probably answer this for me as well. She has an answer, but I kind of I changed my mind on it. Anisa's is, okay. I'm going to say Anisa's is purple.
That's correct.
Okay.
I think my wife's is pink, honestly.
I'm correct.
You told me, okay, you've said a few things. The first, when we met,
Yo, this tank is actually a doo-doo ass bitch. What the fuck? Why is he moving it here?
it was green.
Mm-hmm.
And you've said a few times chartreuse.
I think I've said that as a meme.
Okay, that was a meme. But green is the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
correct. Am I dumb?
And it's actually pretty interesting and entertaining, not because of iDubbbz and Anisa, but because this is just really easy content to react to. This should have been more of the focus
Chad, is this the type of content I should do with my wife?
of the stream. If you cut out 3 hours of this and focused it around this, and this was the theme of your stream, I think it'd be actually a really fun, lighthearted, interesting, and engaging stream.
Well, that's so weird because they used to have that fucking podcast together. Why didn't they just start live streaming together and then... I don't know, maybe they want to have their own thing. I just feel like they could do that again.
But most of the stream was just bullshit. So I'm honestly not sure how much longer the stream went after this point because the VOD I have just ends. But I don't really care anymore. I'm pretty sure I got the gist of the whole stream. And that's the end of the last stream. I am free. So let's debrief on everything. Let's go over the goals I set at the start of the video. So goal number 1 was, is the content as bad as people say? I gotta say yes and no. There are certainly some segments that kept me engaged, particularly the Brook videos.
Yeah, that makes sense. Again, like, I mean, listen, there's the best part of his streams are, well, I mean, yeah, the reacts. That's what I did too. I don't know how good he is at reacting. But again, why aren't you highlighting that? That's the thing that always gets me so much. You know, no full stream is really going to be like fully good, especially if you stream the way iDubbbz does, right? Like that's about any streamer. It doesn't matter if you log into like an Asmongold or a Hassan or any of these other people like that. You know, they're generally going to be bad. That's just how it is, because they're doing a different type of stream that's not about like creating content. They're just like hanging out. But you should have a content moment on your stream. That's something that you should always do so that you can kind of signal boost it and pull people into it, right? And then they have a reason to drop by your stream, right? You know, oh, we're doing a 4-hour stream today. Today I'm going to react to a 40-minute, like, I don't know, whatever. You get my point. But he just doesn't do that.
It was very easy React content for iDubbbz to do, but I gotta say 50% of the streams were really nothing was going on. And I think the reason I felt that way is, as I showed on my test earlier, the 90 Day Fiancé stream had about an hour and 20 minutes of actually nothing happening after taking into consideration all the pauses and all the filler words. And if I was gonna do it percentage-wise, I'd say about 85% of the content is about as bad as people say, but there's a 15% nugget in there of decent, watchable content.
That's what he needs to highlight, you know?
I'm not gonna say it's good content, but it's watchable. I don't think I would have gone through that 85% without having games on the side.
5%.
And
I think that's what I feel like most people engage with people's content like that, though, no? Isn't that how most people interact?
I definitely don't think most of this content would be able to fully grab someone's attention. Out of that 15%, maybe only about half of that was gripping and engaging content that I just had to step away from my computer
Gripping? What the hell?
screen to watch, if I'm being generous. So goal number 2, how long did
Why is there Nicholas Fiorio down here?
it take me to get banned?
Hey, it's Papa Gut.
It only took me about 15 minutes. His mods
Damn, you should have done a fake account, man. That's the part of the test. You should have done a fake account to see if he would ban it when you interacted, because they probably just knew who you were.
are really fucking him over if they're banning the first time chatters. I don't have
Because you are, you're inside that H3 orbit, so that might be why they banned you from that,
anything linked to my Twitch, so unless his
Yeah, let's get the Dragon React. Call it Bad Dragon Reacts.
mods are super in the weeds and already know my name by heart, they're likely just banning people left and right. And last goal, what was the content and how would I improve it? So here's my breakdown of the content. I would say 40% of it is just him talking to his chat, 20% of it is react.
The way to improve it is to try to actually monetize the content productively and post stuff, and then it would improve because you would see what things people liked to see. Imagine there was a fucking iDubbbz channel and sometimes he posted a segment that he did with his wife. They could literally share a channel too. They could share a channel, or they could both have a separate channel. They could sometimes interact with each other. Oh, we're reacting to fucking relationship TikTok. There's so many things that they could do.
Content, 10% of it is political discussion, 10% of it is talking to trolls, 5% is Wordles, and 5% is Ethan Klein's discussion.
That's a big number. That's a big number for that 5%.
5% is music discussion, and the other 5% is miscellaneous stuff like when he showed off his AI art box. This isn't really a scientific background, but that's just the general sense of what I got.
It's an AI fart box?
Got out of this.
What?
And how would I improve it? First, I would stop talking about the trolls, Ethan Klein, and stop the Wordles. I would also stop the music discussions.
The Wordles. Bro, he hates the fucking Wordles so much.
And focus on more slam dunk React content like the Brooke videos. And more 90 Day Fiancé, since he seems to really...
Bro, I would put the fucking easy React content at the number 1 top. You shouldn't do the trolls, talk about Ethan Klein, the Wordles. None of these really matter as much as the React content. That could be independent content.
Really enjoy those. Fuck it, just go full lazy React content mode. I would try to structure the show more so that...
What's so funny too is what iDubbbz could do. He could do this differently too. He could dual stream on TikTok, not TikTok, on Twitch and YouTube. He could start the dual stream, react to the video, and be like, all right guys, I'm gonna come off my YouTube now, and I'm just going to go onto my just do my TikTok Twitch stream. You understand what I'm saying? So he could potentially pull people over from that YouTube channel that watched it and then just leave it up, and he has a nice react that's just left up. He could do shit like that. There's so many different options he could do.
Doesn't feel like you're just winging it every day. If you're going to do a segment, try to go all out with it. I think that an audience really appreciates when there's a level of production value that goes into your content.
He can even do that with his old iDubbbz channel. He doesn't do anything with it anyway. What's the point of it existing? What does it matter? He goes to his iDubbbz channel and he just goes live. He doesn't even post a video on there. He just goes live, does hey, I'm reacting to somebody farting, and that's a 40-minute video, so he reacts for an hour and 20 minutes, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna go just switch over to just Twitch alone so I could do non-DMCA shit, and boom, you're done. That's it.
Content. I would suggest iDubbbz to stop being so negative all the time. There was
Stop being such a sussy negative guy. Jeez.
hardly a moment where the vibes were good and positive. He just has a presence of being so bitter. Likely because he's reading troll comments.
It's such a silly little poo-poo wiener boy. I think he's scared of streaming on his own channel. I don't know, dude. Probably. I think that he also probably doesn't want to ruin that channel because he's like, oh, that's my baby. It has 7 million followers, but it doesn't matter anymore. You don't do anything with it. Nobody cares,
All day. I would also suggest stop playing copyrighted music.
True.
Although it's kind of the meta on Twitch to do so.
That's why he does it.
I don't think it's a smart idea to do this long term. And there we go. We did it. We made it through a full week of iDubbbz streams. And
that's so beautiful.
I'm grateful that I never have to do this again. I had a lot of fun with this video, and I hope you all enjoyed it too. I'm already working on my next video for this series, so stay tuned. If you stuck around to the end,
I smoke cigarettes every day for 1 week.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. I do my best to reply to every comment, and share this video to your favorite content creators.
You see Andrew Rose on the left, that's crazy.
Recommended channels on their Discord or their Reddits, if you want to see them react or comment on this video as well. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.
Hey. Beautiful video. Beautiful video, Alex. And you know what? It seems to be doing very well, too. So God bless. Loved it. We loved it.